Let's do this stupid podcast. Recording, bam. Recording, bam. Recording, bam. Recording, bam. Recording, bam. Recording, bam.
Bam, bam. Ricco gotta watch that one.
Come on,
Which
George.
one?
Come on, get the energy up, George.
Woo!
Come on, George. Let's do it, George. Let's do it, George. Let's do it, George. Let's go, George. Let's go, George. Come on, George. Come on, George.
That coffee kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, George.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. You need coffee to do a podcast. I don't drink coffee. And
Coffee.
show up.
Come on, George. Let's do it, George.
He took one sip and he was like,
That light is giving you energy.
Let's do it. Look
Andy
at
just
that.
made a good point.
What?
You need coffee to do a podcast. I come all natural.
Yes, I've been at
Still
work.
show up.
I've been at work since 4:30. All right, that's why I need coffee. You know?
You choose to do that.
I do.
I got nothing to do with me.
I choose to do that so I can get home at a decent time, so I can coach soccer, so I can do a lot of things. That's why, fam. Makes life easier too. Imagine if you got to work at 3:30, you wouldn't be so grumpy. You know?
Oh no, getting up at 3 a.m. would definitely not make life.
You wouldn't have to get up at 3 a.m. You live like 10 minutes from the police department.
You still gotta take a shower, and brush your teeth in the morning.
Take a
get
shower the night
dressed.
before, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I shower the night
Big
before.
night before.
I already have my clothes ready. Go like this, slip them on.
he's got his clothes laid out to him like
Yes,
first day of school. Like,
Correct.
You just-
Correct.
you just
Every
go like
day.
this and go into them.
I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday already lined up just like that with the pants, with the
just
shirt,
have the
like
next day.
that. And then I get ready.
Took you time to do that.
Yeah, about 30 minutes. Iron them shirts up.
Yeah, so it takes time to do that.
You got all the time in the world.
It doesn't matter when you do it. It still takes time.
Needs time for breaks.
He's up.
Car
He's up
breaks.
doing card breaks and
That's
you know,
real.
checking
On
eBay.
whatnot.
If you got up at
Watching the
3:30, you
Dodgers.
go home, take an
Los
hour nap,
Dodgers.
I haven't
wake
watched the
up and
Dodgers
yell
in
at
years, and I haven't
yell
done
at the
car
TV.
breaking years.
car breaking
Years.
Yeah, right.
You ain't do car battles this weekend with children again? You ain't do that?
You should go on whatnot.
No, I should not.
Oh, you should go
I
on
already
IG
talked about
Live.
The amount of time I don't have to do things.
Must be nice, huh? To be busy, booked and busy.
Without
Booked
kids.
and blessed.
Booked and blessed. All right, let's do this stupid podcast so we can go home and hopefully never come back here again. Yo, Think This Podcast, episode 341. George, Andy, Ricco, Greg back in the building. Got a new high definition light. George requested it. So, you know, they may look a little bit more high def than myself.
Turn the camera around and show them how big the
But,
platform
you
is.
know, George don't like for the podcast to grow. This is an upgrade. We glowed up. Look at that.
You've said the podcast is going to end more times in one episode than I have the entire time we've been doing
I
it.
may end the
So,
podcast halfway through this. That's
Exactly.
how whack it is.
Exactly.
We are doing top 10 overrated things ever to us. Don't gotta be sneakers. Don't gotta be. It could be anything that you want to say is overrated to you.
Greg's
Nothing?
Greg's number one's gonna be this podcast.
To be continued. We'll see.
If we make it there.
We'll see. Yeah, if I make it through this episode, we'll see.
The only things that aren't overrated are Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and
So Ricco was right. Your list may be all sports.
no, my list. I don't know. If my list has single sporting thing on it. It has a personality
Dang.
who should just.
I know who we about to say. Marv Albert.
Huh?
Stephen A. Smith. That's who he about to say. I don't know about that. Stephen A. Smith works his butt off. My list is fire. So, and I love the things on some of the things I love on it. Some of the things I like.
Yeah, I can't because there's stuff on my list that are definitely good, and I enjoy them, and I think they're good, but they're still can be overrated.
My list was not
Some
from
things
the heart,
shouldn't
you
be
guys.
as hyped as they
Sorry.
are.
Ricco cheated though. You went and looked online at top 10 most.
I didn't put any of that stuff on the list.
I looked at that
I
too,
maybe
and those lists
put
were
it in
stupid. It was
honorable
like
mention.
it was like money, like college. Like okay, a rich
I saw
person
one
wrote that
said,
list.
4 was democracy.
Well, because it's not real democracy. It's political theater.
We're getting into the
Political theater.
tenets
Two different
of
things.
Oh,
true
yeah, you definitely
democracy.
Put voting on yours.
Say what?
You definitely put voting on
Nah,
yours.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Nah. No, I didn't.
a
Trust
good
me.
idea.
I might have thought bigger. All right.
Yes,
I
Venus.
know what you put on yours.
Venus versus Saturn.
I know
That's
what you. I
thought.
know it. I
thought-
definitely
thought
know what your
Milky
number
Way.
one is. I'm pretty confident some of us in here are gonna have the exact same number one, or
No.
number two, or number
No,
three. I'm
I
pretty
I doubt
confident.
it. Highly doubt it.
No, I'm pretty
I don't
confident.
even remember what number one was.
I'm
Let's
pretty
see.
confident. No.
Incorrect.
I'm confident.
Oh, nah, you definitely not gonna have the same number one as me. But all the things I'm gonna say, you already know I dislike. So you're gonna be like, of course you put that on there.
Okay.
Guarantee you.
Well, we'll see.
All things I've talked about over the years.
Yeah, I could have made your list for you. I should have made it for you and let you rank it.
There you go.
Yeah. Dave Roberts.
Nah, Dave Roberts just sucks. He ain't overrated. He just
They
sucks.
still got a job.
He
There's
knows he
difference.
sucks.
I don't know.
People
man.
know he sucks.
I think in MLB, it's kind of like it's one of those things where it's like, well, who are you gonna get that's better?
Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
what-
make the same stupid decisions.
That's
so
why the
just let 'em
D-backs.
stay
That's
there.
why the D-backs are stuck with Torres
Like,
all these
I don't
years.
want Dave Roberts to get fired because he's bad. I'm just tired of looking at his face. When they were losing, I was like, I just got fatigue on looking at his face. If we're gonna lose, let us lose with a new face. All right, put a new face there. Put Ronald McDonald, the manager.
Okay.
Then they can at least look like clowns.
Go
while
apply
they're
for the
playing.
job then.
Like,
Yeah, go apply. Go work for the Dodgers. Ruby could have worked
Los
for the Dodgers. They
Dodgers.
tried to lowball her.
Damn, Magic lowballing
I'm sure
people.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
sure every organization does for like entry level or whatever positions. Like unless you're a player or the president, I'm sure the salaries are
Unless
not
you're a player of the
competitive.
president. Thank you
I'm
very
just saying.
much.
I mean,
yes, thank
Hannah's
you.
friend used to work for the Suns. The salaries were not competitive. Let's put it that way.
It might be different now that Ishbia's owner. He'd be like handing out money like it's free.
I just don't think teams like that spend money on stuff on people. Like unless they're actively involved in negotiations or whatever. Like, I don't think they spend money on people like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I say lowball her, she's way above in what she does. So that was beneath her, But to
Yeah,
them,
but
it wasn't.
Then
shoe
again,
level.
it makes sense if a sports organization is lowballing. That's common, I'm pretty sure, compared to like other private business.
Oh yeah, but 100%. But being lowballed in Los Angeles for the Dodgers is insane. Dude. You can't even live nowhere near Dodger Stadium. You got to drive probably about an hour, 15 minutes away, and then it's not even remote. She would have had to drive in the Dodger Stadium. I'm like, oh yeah, that's way too much to me. I want to give a shout out to Leon in the lab. Appreciate him having me on his show last week. I mean, it's an absolute fire show. Like, I don't know if you watched it. You see it?
I think I've seen it, yeah.
So it's basically where he has like people come on and they get to design hats and whatnot. It's a stupid fire concept. And I'll be honest with you, I was on that joint for like 2 hours. Felt like therapy. I was on there telling stories I ain't never told before in my life. Like, so I want to give a shout out to him. Shout out to We're Just the Messengers podcast. They had, something similar to like what we had with their studio, and they went to another, had to buy their own system and set up, man, and continue doing their podcast, man. So I want to give a shout out. I was talking to Mike this morning while driving to work from the podcast, 4:30 in the morning, talking on the phone with him about podcasting, man. So, I want to give a shout out to them real quick. So, but like I said, we are doing top 10 overrated anything to us. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. Pickups. Ricco, you got any pickups?
Flamingos.
What is that? Oh, you just got those? I thought you been had those. Oh,
As
must
of
be
like
nice.
2 weeks ago.
And every
Shout
time
out Sneaker Grandpa.
we text in the thread, you say you broke,
I am broke.
but then you come through with flamingos.
I bought flamingos. Yeah, I'm broke.
Must be
And Mac Attacks. That's about it.
the gray ones or
The gray ones.
oh yeah, them are definitely overrated.
You're overrated.
Them joints are whack.
No, they're not.
I'm not gonna say they
They're
whack.
remarkable.
The shoe itself is fire, but on foot, they do not look like what I thought I wanted them to look on foot. You agree, right?
No, they're phenomenal.
What you
So,
shake your head up and down for?
So, are they on your list?
No, I have zero
Or-
sneaker things related on my list.
I have one sneaker thing on my list.
But every episode, you always name a bunch of stuff that's overrated. So, are you gonna just make it an honorable mention out
Nope.
of respect? Or?
Nope. There's only one sneaker related thing on my list, and it's an honorable mention. All right.
Listen, Greg like flip flops on his sneaker choices, so
clearly.
yeah, sneaker
so
takes.
he can't put it as overrated.
Depends on the day.
on an actual list.
Yeah.
I
Every
don't
listener who's been
flip-flop.
around from the
Oh,
beginning
yep.
knows that.
No.
Only the new people that put ratings of 1 out of 5 on Apple, on iTunes don't know that.
I am. Yeah, shout out to that freak. Man. I'm like, I just don't understand. Anyway, I'll maybe talk about that a little bit later. Andy, what you got, man?
I got black toes. for retail.
Oh, Black Toe Lows.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I brought these. I don't know if
I think that maybe the ones George want.
anybody's seen them. That's the AJK Lows. The canvas ones, though.
Is them the ones you want, George? The canvas
I
ones?
don't know. Well, yeah, but I don't know what these look like.
I thought they were all canvas.
Yeah, I thought so too. To be honest,
I want the ones with the blue swoosh. I don't know if that's a Union
well, they all-
collab or that's
yeah, look-
regular.
It's in the bag.
there it is.
You got to put the blue swoosh on it.
Bam.
Learn something new every day.
You didn't know
Go
these were Velcro?
Doyers.
Oh my
I had no
god.
idea.
Oh my god.
All right.
I actually kind of like it if you take
You
the,
don't start.
if you just
Oh
take
my
the swoosh
God.
off.
You knew one thing in sneakers.
You know Union. You knew Union in LA, right?
On LA.
Oh.
I kind of like.
LA. On
Now that's funny.
Oh my god.
I kind of just like them like that with the out the swoosh with the writing on it.
With the regular Velcro?
On LA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On LA. On LA.
It ain't
on
got
LA.
ants on it.
Yeah, but
Does
I don't know.
kinda
They
look like
restocked and I just grabbed them because why not?
They're still on there.
Neat.
But I got these instead of leather because like I always have leather ones, so why not?
Have you wore these yet?
Nope.
Let me see.
The
Kobe.
bags are still on them.
Jeez, boy. These nasty. Yeah, you definitely need these, George. You go with that fit.
All right.
You go with that hat too.
Yeah, nice little casual.
Ooh, the back flip up like that too to take the swoosh out.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh.
Formal and not
Sport
formal.
mode.
Sport mode. Yeah, these is clean. I might have to get a pair of these. I mean, the black red version come out of AJKO Lows this week. Dang, these is fire.
I think you hated before.
See,
now look
this
at
is just
you.
like one of those
No, I
instances.
didn't.
Like you need to
Yeah,
see
you
these in
did.
person because like the pictures, it just looks like a white shoe online.
I'm pretty sure you hated.
Oh, I
before.
thought the swooshes were connected. I thought it went around
One
the shoe.
swoosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I flipped up the back like that. Oh,
No, it's so you can tuck it in.
oh, dang, tuck it in. Hands.
Shouldn't have been funny.
You're out of control of it already.
Oh, that was the. Yes.
We've been here 10 minutes.
What? You about to put that on the list? Trans is overrated?
Wait, is the bottom? Hold on a second. Is the bottom of Air Force One bottom?
No, it's a regular AJKO bottom. I mean, it looks like a Vandal
That's
bottom.
not a dunk bottom, you freak.
Ain't that a Vandal bottom? It's not a dunk. It's a Jordan 1. Ain't that a Vandal?
Damn.
The
And
AJKO.
Jordan 1 bottoms are the same.
I don't know what they look like. I can't remember. Is that a Vandal bottom, Rico?
I think so. It is very similar to a Vandal bottom. Vandal outsole, if you will.
Sometimes you just gotta see
Sneaker
stuff
podcast.
Union. Union.
Oh, you gonna say
Union
it's not a
Creek.
dunk, it's a Jordan 1. Yes. they
You
got
the one
same
said it's not a
bottom.
dunk
They
bottom?
have the same
This might
outsole.
be
I know
on,
nothing about
Please and
sneakers.
thank
Huh?
you.
a list later on in the year that we do.
The what? That be on the list? I don't know about
Underrated?
that. Oh, underrated? Oh, okay, maybe. Well, this year everything's set, so everything may be considered underrated. It may be no awards this year. Maybe nobody getting an award. Huh? Everything is regular.
Adidas not getting an award.
Exactly where y'all wanted it to be. Huh? Everybody listen to this podcast. Yo, I want
I
sneakers
like
to, I
awards.
want sneakers to sit. Nah.
Still give awards for them.
Yo, I want to be able to just walk in the store like it's 1984 and comp. Yeah,
You got it.
Well, that's the thing. Hey, I'm not mad about it though, because I got my Jordan 1 black toe lows. It's super easy.
Black toe lows are something's off with them. Now, sell laces in them now? I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling
Everyone
it.
should have
Fucking
groaned at the
Christ.
same time when he said that.
I'm kind of feeling sell laces in them.
Oh,
What's wrong with sell laces
Fucking
in them?
Christ, man, no.
They don't look good with sell laces?
Fam,
They don't
you
look good with red
just
laces.
sat
I know
on
that.
this show last time and called sell laces the most overrated thing of all
No,
time.
Yes,
Now
I
you
did
listen
not.
to you.
Yes,
I
you did.
said that people.
You said, and I quote, because I do remember seeing it distinctly. You said, and I quote, y'all really think laces fix everything, huh?
No, y'all really think. No, y'all really think.
What the hunt?
Y'all really think sale laces are the answer to everything. Sale laces aren't the answer to royal toe ones. Now, maybe sale laces are the answer to black toe lows. I don't
You sound like you're
understand.
trying to convince yourself while you're sitting here.
No,
Correct.
No, you sound like just like every other person that listen to this podcast and don't listen to a word I say. You know, that's what you sound like. I said sale laces aren't the. Okay, let's talk about homeboy that left that review, right? I don't care nothing about reviews, right? But I do care about stupid reviews. He said that we didn't talk about
Ships.
airships. Let me tell you something,
What's
right?
that got to do with what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, no, because now airships I didn't. Okay, let's go to X-Men one. He said that I said the X-Men collaboration was trash, which I never said.
You said it lacked creativity.
I said it
apparently.
lacked creativity because this is a sneaker podcast. I care about the sneaker. All the dope stuff is sitting in the house. The box, fire. In the closet. The slab card, fire. In the house. The
Yep.
wrapping paper, in the house. Shoe, there's plenty of Asics out there with them colorways.
Black and white.
What are you talking about? There's no creativity in that. The shoe is the star of this, not the box, not the slab. That's stupid.
That's selective hearing, though. He just heard what he wanted to hear.
Exactly.
right.
Just like y'all heard what y'all wanted to hear about
no.
cell laces.
No,
It's
what?
different.
Because I specifically came on here and said that cell laces belong in things that cell laces go with. Cell laces don't go with everything. If you got a shoe,
We didn't say you said different than what you just said. They don't go in that shoe. Black laces go in the shoe. Done, over with. Thank you.
no, cell laces work with it. You can choose black
Actually,
laces if you
white
want,
laces.
No,
but
it's not a
cells
choice.
work
No,
with
it's
it.
not a choice.
Black
That's
or
literally
white.
the
I think
shoes
you
that are
both
meant to go in the
Red or
shoe.
black.
That's fine. I said cell laces work with it.
No.
Okay, you bought mochas and you bought pink laces. Pink laces ain't made for that shoe.
We've agreed that's insane. That's a long time ago. I mean, like, what are you talking about?
It ain't got nothing with being insane. Pink laces work with it. That don't.
Okay, I bought about 27 laces for that shoe.
It don't
I
matter.
haven't
It
worn
works
one
with
time.
it.
Okay,
I know,
we
you
work with
agreed
it.
that was insane.
Look, he could be wearing those right now.
We
You
agreed that was
could.
insane.
You could go with that
Those,
outfit.
I'm pretty sure we had a conversation about black toe lows, and you said I'm not putting those in there. Now I don't remember like Rico does
I
about
didn't say
verbatim.
that. We
Oh,
haven't had
have
a
to go
conversation
watch.
about it.
No, we talked about it on that episode because we had those shoes in here.
And that freak and that
That's
and
that
that
meme
review
right there.
And that freak we talking about the airships. Let me tell you something. Airships suck. Okay,
They suck.
don't suck. They're not fire. All right, there's
Whatever.
nothing to
They're
discuss with
fine.
airship.
What is
Airship-
a discussion?
airship is like a what they call that little girl that interviewed Drake in the bed,
Oh, we don't
an
need to
industry
start
plant.
it.
That's what an airship is. Dunks are fire. Jordan 1's fire. Let's see if we can sneak in an airship and see what they think about that. Don't nobody care about no airship.
Nope.
There is plenty. You type airship, I'm a man, you're Jordan, and YouTube. There's about 10,000 videos. Go watch one.
Jumpman Basement cares about them.
Yeah, go watch Jumpman Basement talk about I'm a man, your ship. Son. There's
I-
plenty of it.
Jumpman
I saw a
Bostic.
pair in
I mean, he
person
cares
a
about
few weeks ago. They're fine.
airships in
They
general.
don't
They're
suck.
perfectly
but
fine.
They're not fire.
If I saw them at the outlet for like
$60?
no, not that much.
Yeah, that's a little high.
Like 44,
44,
37.
they're around there.
I
After
cop.
all that nonsense you talked last episode, don't come in here talking about sale laces. That's the whole point. Don't do it. You see me talking about pink laces or anything anymore? No. Out of
That's your
respect.
fault.
Out of respect. Out of respect.
That's your fault.
No. You had a bad take. Then you now
No,
you're trying to
I had a
change
good
it.
take. They put cell laces in Carolina toe.
We don't.
No, but I'm saying that's not the answer to everything.
Correct.
But I
Well,
said
you-
from day one, something is a little off with black toe lows. I couldn't figure out what it was.
because all the
Not
pictures
the
have red laces.
No. I've seen black
Yes.
laces too. I said it's something about it. The
Looks-
red seems a little brighter. It's something a
It
little
looks
off.
just fine. With
Somebody
black
put
laces.
them cell laces in it.
Or white
God.
laces?
It
White
set-
lace is good.
It set it off.
Yes, that's what did it for you.
It set the red off. It set it off. But whoever
You
left
went
that
and watched
review,
Queen Latifah put them on.
fam, whoever's left that review, whatever, bro. All right. If you want to, I'm sorry. I don't care nothing about the review, but that one bothered me the most because I specifically say why I don't care for the X-Men collaboration. I didn't say it sucked, but when I wear X-Men collaboration, like I looked at that as a real opportunity. The Wolverine one, you could have put a slash on it. Storm, you could have put raindrops.
I honestly feel like if he would have done that, we would have just called it corny.
You got to do it tastefully.
So I like right here.
Yes, and only release it.
See
in
how
Italy.
that
Yes.
right there?
Yes.
Just put like the Wolverine claw or something
Something.
like that. I think that would have been subtle
Something.
and very.
All the fire was put into the box. That box is fire. The little X-Men card. What am I gonna do with a 1/1 Wolverine or a 1 of 50, whatever Wolverine they numbered? What am I gonna do with that?
Sell to George.
Like, man, get this stuff out of here. Oh, and then
That's the
now
last thing I
I
need.
do like the whole idea that you just order your size
And they just send you whatever.
and you
yes.
you randomly get that.
Sneakers have done that before.
I'm okay
Yes.
with that. I like that. That's
It's like
not
the what is it? Palette.
Yeah,
one he
who did that last
Palette
time?
That was
pack,
him.
that
That
was
was
him?
Kith.
Was it?
Right
Oh, the
fire.
palette. Okay,
Yeah,
and then
He
the pastel
put
colors.
out 6 shoes 30 times.
No, but
Yeah,
it wasn't. It
50
wasn't.
times.
It wasn't. You get
50
a
times.
random shoe. It was you pick your top 4 or whatever, and then you know what you want.
I mean, they send you
That's a little bit different.
whatever you want. Because I'm pretty sure none of my top 4 is the one I actually got. So
I don't even
Oh,
remember.
mine was.
They were all so close. I couldn't remember. Who knows? But
Yeah, exactly.
I bought it from you.
oh, that's right. Huff did the same thing though, didn't they? With the
yes,
dunks.
Yep.
with the dunks.
Yeah,
I
so,
like that. Kinda.
I appreciate that. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, well, it really doesn't matter what you try for. Yeah, you're gonna get what you get. I appreciate that. What else you cop? Manny? That's it.
Just those two.
George, you cop anything?
I copped a bobblehead. Shout out the homie Africanda for getting me the Caleb Williams bobblehead from the Dodger game. Appreciate you.
Dang.
I'm not going to put his government name on the show. He might not want it out
That's
there.
his actual name.
You know his government name?
Okay.
Yep, that's his government name.
Okay.
Shout out to him, though. That's the homie, though.
I'm going to just let Greg roll with that.
That's
Okay.
his real name, though. You done put it out there. What else you cop? That's it?
That's it.
What you gonna do with that bobblehead?
Prominently display it.
You gonna get
Just
the
gonna shake it.
LeBron one too?
What do you do with bobbleheads?
You get the LeBron one?
Nah, I don't remember what the LeBron image one, but the Caleb Williams one is fire because he's wearing a USC uniform and a Dodger hat. Like, fire.
Oh, really? I didn't even see
Who,
it.
me?
Oh, that is kind of
Dang, he
tight.
didn't even send pictures or nothing.
I haven't even taken out the box yet.
What shoes he wearing? That's what matters, huh? Balenciagas? You said he'd be wearing luxury sneakers with
I don't
Nike
think
shorts.
he's sponsored by anybody, so
Oh,
probably.
I
just
thought he was wearing
painted
Balmains or
all
something.
black.
Huh? He not wearing unicorns?
Well, he's wearing his football uniform, so I mean.
Yeah, but they got on a baseball hat, a Dodgers one.
Dang, he gonna be wearing
On the
some
sideline,
Bo,
huh?
He need to wear some
Doing
Bo
an interview.
Jacksons.
Some what?
Bo Jacksons.
Something?
Is he trainer?
Fire.
Bo knows.
We'll see what happens.
Future Cardinal.
Nah, he's sponsored
correct.
by Adidas, I think.
Caleb Williams is?
Yeah. I mean, he got to wear Nikes on the field because USC
Right.
deal,
Dang,
but
man,
I
he
think he's
already-
sponsored by Adidas. He wore it to a Heisman ceremony or something. He posted a picture of, like, what was the collab Adidas did? Was it Gucci?
Gucci.
I think he had some of that stuff. Something.
He's off to a bad start. He's off to a rough start, boy. He's going to have to figure that out ASAP. Nothing else? That was it? I copped red stripe Yeezys. First Yeezy since I abandoned him and his views and takes on
Should have worn him
society.
with that hat, no?
I thought about wearing them in here. I really did because I said, you know what? I really don't care. Though. Like, so now I'm
Because he
back.
doesn't exist anymore. No one cares.
I got one Yeezy
His
now.
wife's still out on the streets naked every day, just like the other one, and no one cares. That's it.
When have you seen her naked on the streets the other day? What?
Have you not seen any picture recently that he what? Every
Oh, you talking
single-
about his new wife?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, if you got
I
it, you
muted
got it.
Kanye West on Twitter.
I'm
so I
not
don't-
judging. I'm
Oh.
making a statement. Can you?
Alright.
What, you okay?
I got Yeezy, so I'm
You was
back to
ready
one.
have her back real quick.
I
bro.
went from a lot to 0, now to 1. So,
Trying for Wave Runners again? Aren't they coming back out?
them joints
think
is
they already did.
$300. So-
325 with tax.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm not trying for Wave Runners. Nah. I also copped a bunch of Supreme stuff and Warriors tickets for Thanksgiving. That's it. So
Tight.
other than that, some shirts and some other stuff.
Who
I
they
don't
playing?
know, though.
Who they playing?
Spurs in
Dang,
game
go
tournament.
see Victor Wemby.
I am. So going to see it with Josh and his wife. So doing that Black Friday. So shout out to them doing Thanksgiving in San Francisco this year. But other than that,
Rich.
that's it. I think went to Vegas. That was okay. I mean,
Let's hear it.
no, thank you. I'm not talking about it. No. Look, 3 drinks in Vegas was $157. Okay, with tip was $167. Because I do give $10 tips. Okay, when it comes to things like that. When you go to Vegas, don't go to Vegas thinking like, well, for dinner I'll spend $30. No, a sandwich is $100. A coffee's $100. I lost my driver's license for about 2 hours. Luckily, I retraced my steps and found it at a coffee shop. Just happened to be that lucky. Pool party was free, but they didn't want to use the elevator,
the
so I had
luxury
to
version.
climb up the stairs.
What
They don't
pool-
use the
What
elevator.
pool was it again?
We was at
Vegas is on my list. Matter of fact, Vegas is
Cosmopolitan.
overrated.
Now, let me tell you something.
Wait,
right?
I was
MLS gets here. It's on my
Going
list
to
too.
put it on my list,
Let me tell
but
you
I've never
something,
actually
man.
been there, so I felt like I
Vegas-
couldn't put it on my list.
Vegas
Do it
is
whatever you want.
nothing like when we were younger. Vegas used to feel like, and I don't use words like sexy, but Vegas was like sexy. Like, it was like, like, now it's ill. Like, it's actually dirty now. Like, you go, now we're in a Cosmopolitan, now it's a beautiful hotel, love it. But you go outside, it's impoverished. Like, it's dirty out there. Like, cats was drinking Tecates out of coolers on the corner, cans on the ground. I was like, yo, y'all don't paint the strip no more? Like, the where you like look at the Balenciaga, what they call the Bellagio fountains, where you touch the wall where you what filthy. Like y'all don't got no spray gun. Like y'all ain't hitting the spray gun. The glass on the bridge is filthy. I'm like,
Hey,
Spray gun.
we in a drought, B? They ain't got water
I'm
for
like,
that?
yo, what's up with it? Like I was like, get me back to the hotel. Went to Hell's Kitchen restaurant, tourist trap.
Yep.
Duh.
Fam, our
100%.
reservation was at
Could've told you that.
10:30. We sat down at 10:41. Our meal didn't come out till 12:15.
Was they shooting?
Shooting what? Oh no.
Hell's Kitchen?
Oh, I thought you meant like dumping. Like that. No.
Very good.
Major
No,
look.
no, they weren't shooting.
Sideways.
But fam, and let me tell you something. You want to know
Because
how
if
I
they were
knew?
filming an episode, then that makes sense because they're all amateur chefs in there trying
Fam,
to figure out.
You
how
can
to
see the blue
get something
team and
through
the red team,
pass.
but they film in California. They don't film in Vegas. I don't think.
Oh, I see.
But I knew something was up because I went to the bathroom to wash my hands and all the stalls were filled. Like cats was in there dookie, and I was like, oh shite. And let me tell you something. Cats was in there dookie, and there was cats in line at the stalls like this. You know what's crazy is that when you see this with somebody in the stall, why don't people be like this to the door? Like, fam, somebody in there dookie. Why you? It was a line to the stalls. Me and Willis was like,
You had a dookie that bad, huh?
Fam.
Listen, if someone's
You was
dookie in it,
like
I am not waiting in line to go next. That's
That's
gross.
facts. I'm like,
It's gross.
But they had no choice because there was about 2-3 people in line with them.
Go to-
each
go
stall.
leave the
each
restaurant.
Stall. Fam. So I was like, well, we're done. Then we went to
No business
Dre's.
going there in the first place.
My
Yeah,
cousin
you should've
wanted to
known
go.
better.
My cousin made reservations there. It was for his birthday. He wanted to go there. Then we went to Dre's. French Montana was there, but ain't nobody check for no French Montana. I mean, fam, I haven't been inside a club in a minute. I had no idea that smoke they shoot in the air is that loud. No. It sounded like actual kamikaze missiles blowing through the sky. That shit was like... And I was just like, fam, this is not enjoyable. But, we did some walk-arounds, and my homie Chris, his cousin, led there, so he got us in. And, we thought it was one of those things where it was like, I get y'all in, and you get to the front. Nah, like, we walked straight through the door, like this, right in there, VIP. Walked around, bought an expensive drink, left. It was just dumpy in there. Like, I couldn't imagine what it looks like in that joint with the lights on. Left there.
Sticky.
I don't even know what else we did, man. That was
No
it.
gambling?
I didn't. My cousin gambled a lot. I didn't gamble one time, though. I'm glad I didn't. I didn't spend $1 on it. Stuff was too expensive. I'm like, we went to dinner. Dinner was about $500. Like, we buying these drinks. I'm like, these drinks is $37, $27. I don't got time for that, man. Vegas is supremely overrated now. It's a lot of people there who don't want to let it go. Let it go.
So the thing with Vegas is, I can still have fun there, but you have to go with the right people that are on the same level what you exactly want to do.
Facts.
You cannot have like these hey, I want to do this and they want to do this. No, everyone has to be on the same
No.
page. I do not want to walk the fucking strip. Get out of here. I'm not going to a club.
No.
I want to sit down and gamble, but I'm going to find a table where we all can go sit down, just have us gambling. I'll go to a pool party, but I'm not going to one of the big pool parties that
Fam.
you're standing shoulder to shoulder.
Fam, the pool was no water left. It looked like
Exactly.
it looked like I wanted to get a closest view as I could of the water, right? The water looked like chicken broth. And first, it might have been 7,000 degrees there. That's how hot it was. And it was a lot of bodies touching.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if everybody in this pool was about 17 years younger, this may be hot. But everybody is old. Ain't no young cats in Vegas anymore. It's a bunch of people who don't want to let it go. And if you still falling for buying that giant drink, that tube like this, fam, if y'all don't stop buying that drink, it's a scam. It's a scam. Stop buying that tube drink and walking around with it.
I just assumed only the people buying it's their first time in Vegas.
Yeah,
that
that
doesn't make
probably
any
is.
sense if it's in.
I
something
seen
other than
cats
that.
walking like this. I'm like, you lying. You ain't drunk. You lying.
So, the pool, this is what you do. Like last time I went, we got a cabana at MGM's pool, but not like the Steve Aoki party. We went to the main big pool with the lazy river. Hardly anybody in it. We're just chilling and relaxing. We got all our space. We got cheaper drinks because it comes with all the drinks for the whole day. And it was fine. But the thing is you got to go with the right people. You go drink in the room. I ain't buying drinks out anywhere. And you're getting free drinks while you gamble, so that's how you do it. That's how I would like to do it.
A high noon. You know what high noon is?
Yeah.
A high noon was $20.
Nope. I really
Like,
know.
we had no choice.
That's light. I mean, however long I went, a Bud Light was 20.
I had spent about $258 just on drinks there. Okay.
The buckets. Okay, so
Now, shout out to my dog too, but he tried to return his drink, but she told him the price, and that's my dog. But he said, "Oh no, take it back." She was like, "What?" I was like, "Man, I'll pay for it." Oh, what a trip! Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a blast though. Had a blast. Now, I ain't never seen nobody getting massages while you at the table gambling. I ain't never seen it before. Y'all seen it before?
It's new.
Oh, okay. I never seen it
It's
before.
been around for a long time.
Oh, I seen a lady like this. Oh, this cat was at the table playing 3-card poker. Like,
Just another way to make money in Vegas.
Service
industry.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. But shout out to the Cosmopolitan, dude. If I go back to Vegas ever again in my life,
ain't been in a while.
I haven't been to Vegas in 13 years. Like,
Shows.
I was like,
That
look
stuff is
at
regular.
this. I was like, wow. I was like, look
Yes,
at that.
wowzers.
Whoa. They were like, where you from, sir? I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Goodyear. Like, I was trying to get perks too. I was like,
North
I
Dakota.
haven't been here in so long. I was trying to get some hookups.
Like, I got a podcast.
Hey, Cosmopolitan, nice though. Shout out to Troll, did a podcast out there and
As
everything.
much as
so.
you pay for your room, you should have got everything free.
Well, the pool was free, but we still had to wait in the general release line, and I'm like, what is this? But, you know, shout out to the cats were spending $10,000 on champagne just to spray it on each other. The prices there are insane. A bottle of Jack Daniels is $800. Like a bottle of Jack Daniels. Like, I'm not talking about white Jack Daniels. I'm not talking about honey. I'm not talking about the special, you know, little added flavors to it. I'm talking about your old school Jack Daniels on
That sounds like a lot, but it doesn't sound like outrageous. I mean, because it used to be what, 250, 300 in Scottsdale.
That's
10, 15 years
that's
ago.
light. 200.
I understand that, but I mean, all you're doing is you're first of all add 15 years, and then you like
Inflation.
only double or triple the price. You know what I mean? Like that's not for that city. That doesn't sound like a lot. Now, what'd you say? 10,000? Now that's different.
They were buying $10,000 Ace of Spades and then sprayed it on each other. And hold on. That video, somebody talking about that video of me dancing. Let me explain that video, dude. That's the worst DJ I've ever heard in my entire life, okay? Now, I expect to hear your hip-hop mixed with your EDM. That's a given. But when you playing some of the oldest and wackest hip-hop with EDM and you don't even know how to mix it right, fam, he was playing, I'm always drunk and I need you now. I like that song, country song. I'm okay with it. But then he put some EDM like, I looked at people's faces. They was in each other's faces. I was like, ew. I was like, ew, Vegas is ugly and gross.
They
huh?
were on probably drugs, so.
Fam, I don't know what they was on. And fam, it's still cats out there like this and like splashing and like, I'm like, ugh. It was flip-flops everywhere, sandals everywhere. I mean, it was just stuff everywhere. Ugh. Patooey. But shout out to Vegas. I had a blast. Love it.
When you going again?
Never. Unless they say they for a birthday again, I go again for the homies. Dude, that was cool. Though.
You gotta go for Ricco's
Summer
bachelor
League.
party. Look.
Dang, you get married? Yo, shout out to you. Congrats, man. Go ahead. Congrats. You should. No?
Plead the fifth.
What's overrated? Being single. That's overrated. Not being married. That's overrated. Put that on the list.
Being married might be overrated.
Being boyfriend, girlfriend in your 30s, that's overrated.
Oh,
What about 40s?
Being boyfriend, girl in your 40s is insane.
very good.
You found the one. If you were somebody and you in your
Blame.
40s, you found the one. Go ahead and just lock it up. That's a fact. What else we got? Oh, releases, George. You got releases for you?
Let's just skip it today.
You want to? I made a bunch of graphics though.
Let's put the graphics on.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about the graphics.
Just say the main ones.
Yeah.
Look, I made a lot. Fine, Rico, you go ahead and do it, man.
Fuck. Wait, I don't think I have GoDap anymore.
You don't even got GoDap?
Oh, yes, I do. Hang on.
Union ones.
Ooh, we copping.
Remarkable.
I'm copping.
Beautiful. Love them.
Stellar.
George said they suck. George.
Incredible.
George is
They
insane.
suck.
man.
Overrated those.
Amine New Balance
Way
610s.
What?
Amine New Balance 610s?
Oh, them suck too.
You suck. Those are good.
Hold on. If the brown wasn't patent leather, it would have been much better. Why is
Sure.
the brown patent leather like
who
that?
knows?
And why do people keep putting these drawstring as laces? I hate that. That like
Oh, yeah.
lace. Those suck. That's for hiking. I had no idea he's from Portland.
It's a
I'm okay
hiking
with his
shoe.
music.
Yeah.
I like his music. He's okay.
He's good.
He's a nice person.
Humera Oil Green.
Is that a shoe or Nike? Who makes that?
Nike.
You thought it was a
Oh,
drink.
I mean,
You
is
thought
it
it was a
Humera?
Vegas drink.
Oh, Humera. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was the name of the color. Okay.
Oil
Oil
green.
Okay.
Yep, very good. Air Max 1 bronze.
They all right.
Not bad.
I'm not mad at it.
bad.
Looks like nice leather.
AJ
The Air Max ones that have been coming out lately have been kind of pretty high quality.
Yeah. AJKO low bread.
I think I may move for it.
there it is.
Possibly. They're what, 120?
Might move.
I think
Probably 140.
maybe. Ooh, no.
130 maybe?
We'll have to see about that.
It does not give me a retail price. But they're under retail on the Goat app.
Yeah, most of the stuff on there is pretty cheap. Well, reasonably speaking.
Blue tint Yeezys.
No.
350 V2s. They're back.
They're back.
Uh,
These were easy. They've been releasing some, but this remaining
vintage
stock
navy dunks or retroing.
fire.
Yes.
I know they did a shock jock like a few weeks ago or whatever. Them is fire.
This is never that 550s. Brown, pink, and green.
No thanks.
Correct.
What is this? Is never that? Is that a skate brand or something? What
I
is
think it's.
that? Basketball or something?
I don't actually know. I don't know for sure. It's just a brand.
Interesting.
Terminator lows
Fire, but no thanks.
for about $35.
Those may be industry plants too, sneaker plants, because
like
Nah, they've been around too
Terminators.
long.
Yeah.
I mean they just kind of came out of nowhere again. Like
Okay.
it's like, but nobody cares. Huh? They thought like, well, you like dunk lows. Look, where did you get a load of these? Nope.
Sneaker of the year, Jound, Reebok Club C, triple
Sneaker
black.
of the year. I like Reebok Jounds, but they just black or white. Like, you know,
CB94, black purple.
no thanks. If it was 1994,
The most difficult shoe of all time to put on your foot. It's not close. It's the most difficult shoe to put on.
I know the most difficult shoe, but I don't know what it's called. So
The Mischief Red Boot.
possibly.
Maybe.
I wish I had them yellow ones though. I think I'll buy
SB
some fake ones off of
Orange
Etsy.
Emerald Rise.
No, you're
I actually
not.
kind of like those.
What?
Those like suede SB Orange Emerald Rise.
They okay.
Them and the red ones I think are actually pretty cool.
Ain't the red ones like chili peppers or something?
I think so.
Mm.
Air Force One Low, West Indies.
That's a classic Air Force One for
It
those who don't
is.
know. It's gonna get disrespected,
For the culture.
but
We got a clear Adidas Pro model for some reason. Shoe Palace has an NMD for some reason.
oh what?
You can skip over those.
What else
And
you got?
a
Andy
Forum
hates
Low.
Adidas. Huh?
Actually, the Forum Low looks kind of nice, to be honest.
Andy hate them kids.
Why is
Adidas that dropped
Bleacher
on Monday
so
are fire.
Wait, which ones?
The torsion, the rod laver, and something else that dropped on Kith. Them jokes is fire.
Yeah.
Didn't see 'em.
You should download the Kith app.
Jordan
do
4, Frozen Moments.
Those suck.
They're really bad.
But some reason I see somebody talking about these are new Grail. I'm like, what?
Kobe's Crazy 8. We're back, fam. Freshman year of high school.
People really want to make something big about these. Wait a minute. When Kobe's
like
8 came out, you were a freshman in high school?
I think so.
God dang, are we
I
that
think,
old?
wait. Maybe when they retroed, I was a freshman in high school?
They retro like
Maybe?
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then no.
So when the Kobe 8 first came out, you was a freshman in high school?
I think so.
God.
At least that's when I remember, like, seeing them.
Oh,
and
what were
having
you?
them.
I don't even remember.
Good Lord. I think me and George, we were married, right? Yeah, we were married. Lord.
I mean,
If he's
I
saying
wasn't,
freshman, then I would have been 3 years older.
Oh, so you was a freshman in college.
Senior.
Senior in high school then?
That sounds probably about right.
Good Lord. We are old. Time is flying.
Because I remember the.
Say
let's
yes
see.
to the dress, Amber.
No, that can't be. That can't be right. He's not right about that. There's no
It
way.
can't be. There's no way to. There's no
'Cause, like,
way.
the-
That's when I remember, like, seeing them and noticing
like
them
Nike,
for the first time.
Nike
So-
Kobe 2K4 Hirachi basketball.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was 2004.
That was 2004.
All right, so then I was wrong. I was maybe
Maybe he was
in
a freshman in
middle
college.
school.
2012 was Kobe 8s.
So what you at, Bowling Green? He was
That's
first.
impossible. They had to have come out before that.
Kobe 8, 2012.
Kobe Crazy 8.
No.
Oh,
Kobe
Crazy 8.
Crazy
Man,
8s!
you.
Kobe 8 is a Nike
I said
shoe, you
Adidas
freak.
Crazy 8s.
I thought he was talking about Nike.
I
You
swear
kept
I
on
said-
saying Kobe 8 though, so I'm assuming
No,
you're talking
I
about Nike.
swore I
You
said
may have
Crazy 8.
originally said Adidas,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
after
George
that,
was
then you
saying
just kept
Oh.
saying Kobe 8. So I'm
Oh,
thinking
I
you're
meant to
talking
say
about Nike
Crazy
Kobe
8s.
8.
Crazy
No.
8s. Adidas Crazy 8s.
Man, you
Yes.
crazy.
2012, I was In college, yes.
Yes,
Kobe
I
8s.
was in high school. That was our
Very
high school
good.
basketball shoe, my freshman year or sophomore year, whatever it was.
There
Where
it
was
is.
I? Where was
On
I?
the same page.
Where was I?
You're in
You
the
had
workforce.
just got drafted.
You ain't part of this joke.
No,
you just
he was
You
on-
ain't part of this joke.
You
was
just
your
got
joke.
he was floating
drafted.
into the Guadalcanal.
You
Japan.
just got
Get out.
you just got
must have-
drafted to fight the Confederacy. That's what so, thank you for your service, George.
They lost.
You
I
must
said
have
to
watched-
fight the
You must
Confederacy.
have watched
Oh.
Band of Brothers last night or something.
I'm watching the Pacific.
Wow. Oh, that's what it is. All right. Yeah.
Air Jordan 5 Burgundy. We're going into next week territory. I don't know if you're
skip
recording.
something? You skipped Kobe Halos.
Yeah, I feel like you missed
Yeah,
some
I
bangers,
wanted to come back to that. I thought we
Oh,
talked
okay.
about that last. You know? Segue.
Look, Burgundy 5 used to be like thought as to be like one of the best 5s of all time. I had Burgundy 5. Burgundy shoes are the hardest shoes to wear.
Shout out to
period.
Marcus Funk.
Yeah, Marcus Funk and
Wherever you at.
$8 That's all he cared about.
Black Spider-Man.
I remember I had finally got my hands on a pair. Then I posted a picture in that Facebook group, and somebody said, "Yo, that may not be real." I'm like, "What?" I almost lost my mind. Huh?
You remember that Black Spider-Man picture?
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Legendary.
Blighterman?
That's a crazy group. Ugh. Those are good old days.
Yudo Horigome. Nike SB Dunk Low. Might actually be.
Oh, them
sneaker
joints
of
is
the year.
fire.
Unreal.
Them joints is fire. Now I may have to put a raffle entry in on draw. You don't like those joints? They do perfectly with that outfit.
They're all right.
Yeah. They're
All right, make
They're-
them sure.
They don't suck. They're all right.
they're
And I watched
remarkable.
him skate too. I like watching him skate.
He's waiting for the Currys to release again.
What, the Curry
Dunks.
dunks? Them coming back out?
Yeah, I sent that like months ago.
Oh, really? Oh, shite.
I don't know.
We don't get a full size
This
on this
fall.
time.
You can get
Or
your
winter.
size right now for almost retail.
Yep. Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Look on
They tanked
StockX.
on stock.
Man, y'all. I mean, I know they went down, but I don't know if they
They're
were
like
that
probably
low.
150. for
Oh, you
your
know what
size.
else did was protection packs.
Protection.
In my
packs.
size,
like
they're like
original?
210 still, but
Yeah.
your size, they're like 150.
I think
And I
protection
paid-
packs might be free now.
Resell for them.
Let
So
me
I guess
see.
that's
They
it.
be free.
Dunk Low Curry in my size. Damn, I could get one for 142 right now.
Yeah, you can put
It'll
a
be a little
beat.
bit more than
You can put a bid in
160
for
something.
lower.
It'll be a
Probably
little
get
bit
it.
more than 142 by the time you order it, but yes.
Dang, I should cop them just to stun on George. Let's
Put
see
a
what
bid in for like 130. See what happens.
We all should.
Let's see what a size 12 is. Size 12, 200? You almost paid for.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. I said yours is about 150 and mine is 200, 210.
You should do it, man.
Not
Yeah,
for
you
that
should.
price.
You should sell that
Well, if they're
Caleb
coming
Williams bobblehead.
If they're coming back out, why would he?
I don't know, man. These the OGs though. You know, the retros.
Kobe 8 Protro Halo. I think it's fucking weird
No
that
thanks.
they called the shoe Halo. I think that's weird.
Well, they're coming out every single year.
As in like an angel.
Yes.
They're coming out every single year, a different model, all white. So every year on that date, it'll be an all white one. That's the plan for it. Now, look, that's going to be everybody's excuse to say these are fire so they can build up the collection every year the white one comes out, which is fine. But an all-white Kobe for $200 is not for me. Though. I'm sorry. Though. Do I think it sucks? No, but come on. What am I going to do with that? To me, if you're not hooping in that, what are you really going to – or
are you
just
doing?
or collecting in it, what are you really doing with
Did you
that?
see what Vanessa said about it? Why it's all white?
I mean, I'm assuming because of the obvious. Oh, okay. What is it?
No, because she was like, yeah, you know, Kobe was all about like the grind and the hustle and stuff, and we wanted to put an all-white shoe out there for the hoopers so you could see how much work you're putting in on the court with all the scuff marks and blah 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 blah. That's what she said in an interview.
You could do that with any color shoe.
Hey, man. Shout out to Vanessa Bryant
Yep.
and the Mama
Shout out.
Found.
I'm not gonna be
Mama Seed.
disrespectful.
I'm not going to say nothing, man. I mean, the Union ones is I read about what the story is between those, and it's between the owners when they met in New York.
Yeah.
That's not my story. I don't care. That story means nothing to me. Anyways, what else? That's it?
That's it.
Did you even say Union ones?
Well, wait, hold on.
I did. I said Union ones at the very beginning, so
Hold
I guess
on.
we'll
but
close
you
with
said,
Union ones.
going back, you said, so I'm not going to say who, but you talked to me about we had the opportunity to design a shoe at one point, and you said it's impossible to design a shoe. So basically, what the people are doing is just taking whatever they know, even if it doesn't
100%.
even if it doesn't affect you, and just making what they know.
Yeah. That's literally what we
So-
talked about already.
When?
A long time ago when I said I don't care to buy your shoe because it means
Yeah,
when your mama was
Yes.
single, work 5 jobs, ain't got nothing
We
to do with
talked
me.
about that, but we didn't put those concepts together where you're talking about like your story doesn't mean anything to me, and then combine it with like it's difficult to design something. So that's why. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think it's difficult to design something just period.
Generally.
Like,
Correct.
I think it's hard. Like when I did
So, I
Leon's
mean,
show. So
that makes sense.
yeah.
They're doing it. That doesn't mean we got to buy it, but I understand why people, because not everyone is Tinker Hatfield or whoever the guy was there before him. I mean, you know. It's
well, I mean, I feel like we've sort of maxed out what we can do color wise. I know there's still things you can do and patterns and stuff.
Colors, absolutely, but I mean, new shoes will continue to be designed. I mean, that's not going to change.
When I did Leon's
New
show,
Balance is coming up with new stuff.
Leon's show concept is that you have a story, you just get to design 4 hats by something personal in your life stories. So I told stories about LA, I did one for the Bay Area, I did one for Arizona, and I did one for going to Paris. I didn't do one for Oregon.
Paris.
So I did one,
occasion now.
you know, and I did that, but I always thought like, man, if I make a hat, I already know what I want to do, but like when you actually make it, you're like, man, I don't know if this is gonna be fire or not.
Yeah,
This may
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of suck. Like you just never know. Like it's hard even for a hat without even like you find yourself with a design something you already made. Like you're like, oh yeah, forest green with a pink underbill, and you're like, oh shoot, that's a
George is wearing it.
yeah. You just start talking. You're like, oh, you know what? Just switch it up. You try to be different, and if you try to be too different, it looks whack. You're like, ah, crap. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to them.
Is that episode out?
No, it's not out yet. He's messaged me today. I guess the company, they're gonna make the hats. So I don't know how it
yeah.
works.
One for ones.
I don't know how they make. I don't know how it works. So he just said they're gonna make. You know, they choose which one they want to make, or they make them all, whatever you want to do. I don't know.
Awesome.
So I don't know. He may come on this podcast and unbox them or something, or maybe I do a closet episode with him or something. I don't know. So
Fire.
who knows? Y'all copy unions? Y'all trying for unions?
Yes.
Because I talked to the homie and he said that there are tons of pairs of them, and that they're going to be on Bodega, Undefeated. They're everywhere.
Good.
That's what he said. And are y'all trying for Kobe's? Yes, no,
No.
No.
nope. I'm not trying either. You just trying George?
For the all white ones?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They are going for like 3 something on
Oh, really?
the green app.
I don't know, man. Shout out to
The green X app.
Shout out to Troll
the black
again,
X
man. I appreciate, doing an episode with him out in Vegas. Obviously it was some mixed reviews and a lot of people messaging me and a lot of people saying stuff, good and bad. You know what I mean? But, I think it was a really good episode for what it was. A lot of people was like, yo, it's, I got messages from Sock. I got messages from a bunch of people,
Saying what?
I mean, there's really not much you could really say besides, that was kind of my thing. I didn't really understand, and I did want to hear what you guys thought about it, because I was like, I feel like he made good points. And whether you agree with it or not, he made good points. Like, people are asking me like, oh, did he convert you? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get out of sneakers.
Yeah.
I don't want sneakers anymore. Like, I'm not going to be buying unauthentic ones at this point in my life. Like,
Right.
no. And I said it was about, because this was funny. Like, I got a bunch of messages from people like, yo, that's stupid. This is dumb. But they weren't really saying why.
Why?
They weren't saying why. And, then there are people like, oh, man, that's going to jeopardize the podcast. And I'm like, buddy, that's part of the culture. Like, everybody talks about
It's a
fakes
part of it.
on every
and
single
you
show.
even having him on like shows that it's like this isn't like it's not just gonna be another sneaker podcast where we talk about releases and this is fire and this is not like
Yeah, that's
the
what bothered me.
conversations are real.
Yeah, that's what bothered
with
me
real
about the guy
people.
with the airship. I'm like, buddy, like, we're not going to talk about a shoe on here.
No.
Like, releases and we
Because
talk about
if
a
that's
shoe.
what you were looking for, how did you find this podcast in the first place?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Like,
But, one of the
He
things
typed
that...
in podcast.
And one of the things that came
Secret
up...
podcast.
I mean...
He typed in podcast.
I wonder, would y'all, like, if I type sneaker podcast into YouTube, would y'all be one of the first? That would come up?
I
Probably
don't know.
our algorithm's already.
Who knows? Probably complex.
Probably complex.
Probably complex.
The
Probably
algorithm
search.
part, you probably watch on there, so it probably already
Oh,
has it,
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
high.
Who knows?
Incognito mode.
But, one of the things that I asked on there was, because somebody was like, yo, that'd be messed up if you did that. And one of the questions I asked him was, well, not the question, I had told him about a situation I was in with a friend of ours who...
That's a good point.
So,
that you made.
and I was going to ask you guys, so like, we all have those friends. They know of sneakers, but they could care less about sneakers. And that's sort of who he is. He cares about the Dodgers. He loves the Dodgers more than anybody. And he wanted the Dodger Dunk SBs. And he wanted to get a pair for himself and his son. He tried, couldn't get them. I tried, couldn't get them. $400. And I didn't tell him that like, you're not a sneakerhead. You're not in the game. You're not into this. I didn't tell him about
Because why would you tell
another option. You can get an unauthentic pair. Now, I didn't tell him because I didn't want him to think, oh, that's how you got all them sneakers. Like, that's an ego thing for me. Now, with y'all, knowing what you guys know now, hearing that podcast or watching that podcast, you have a friend who wants Kobe Grinches if they retro. He can't get his hand on them. They $400. Everybody who listens to that episode, they officially now know a person that could, hey, it is close. He brought those sneakers in there, them fragment ones and stuff. Them joints were flawless. Now, hey, was it the right leather? I don't know, but it was good leather. Them joints were beautiful, all right? You can't deny it, unauthentic or not. Would you, now knowing what you know, tell a friend, hey, I know where I could get you a pair of Grinches, or how to? It's hard to answer.
What do you mean? Are
Probably
you telling
not,
him where
like-
it's coming from, or are you just saying,
Yeah, you let
I'm
him
gonna
know.
get one?
No, you let him know, like, hey, man, I could get you. You're not a
Well,
sneakerhead.
of course, I would tell you, but that's on you to whether you buy it or not.
You'd help him get it? Like,
If I say, if you want this, I can get it for you, and they say yes, and they know what it is,
Yeah.
why? I don't
oh,
care.
okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, that doesn't mean I
I
have no
know.
fault in the matter.
No. See, the reason why I didn't do it is because, like I said, everybody knows me, of all of our friends, as a sneaker person. I didn't want him to think like, oh, that's how Greg get all his sneakers.
Oh, I don't
like,
care. That's what-
oh, see, that mattered to me at that moment.
So I would say, I preface, UAs aren't for me. It's
But you
just-
talking about a specific situation where somebody's asking you about it or questioning you. Like, who's questioning me about stuff that, like, if I have a conversation with Andy, neither one of us are going to be questioned by anybody. You just talking about specifically being on the show and talking about it. That's different.
No, I mean, like, if your friend Phil doesn't not into sneakers,
I understand
okay.
that, but you're talking about like almost being interrogated about it. That's different.
No, I'm not.
If you're on a show with him and you think it's going to reflect poorly,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
essentially
yeah.
like being
That's the same
interrogated.
thing. Yeah.
So if the conversation is just between you and someone else and no one else will know about it, well, what's different? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I would offer that information.
Why?
It has come up to me, not with sneakers, with jerseys though.
About how to get a fake one?
Well, no, people will ask me, hey, what's, because they'll find like the DH gate, like fake Suns jerseys, blah,
Right.
blah. And I'll be like, now I guess it's a little different because the fake jerseys look so bad.
Yeah, they look awful.
They look so, like you can pick them out from a mile away. And it bothers me, my friends still order those, knowing how much money they make on top of it. Like they can afford a real one.
Right.
But so that already irks me. I guess if he said, if a friend said, hey, I saw this on Instagram, are these real? I would tell him, no, they're not real. But if you're not a sneakerhead, do you. But I don't think I'd offer up that information.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
Why?
Honestly, because like you said, you couldn't tell the difference, like between the UA and
I couldn't tell
or
the
anything
difference.
else.
Now the shoes that he
However,
bought, I hadn't seen beforehand.
Now that being said, I wouldn't know the right
I think you guys
place
are,
to tell him to go.
I think
No,
you're
you know
I
a
think
person
you're-
now.
I think
You
you're
can hit
making
up
the
Troll.
conversation sound more serious than it really is. If you know someone was trying to get a shoe they lost on sneakers, and they were like, "Oh, what do I do now?" and you're just like, "Well, you can get fakes." It's not that serious of a conversation. It's just like, "Well, you can get fake ones."
I don't know. For me, it's
I mean, that's just like a.
it sounds dumb.
It's
but
like a
I just-
fly by night comment. You know
I
what I mean?
guess.
Like,
But I agree with Greg. I mean, I still, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
But it
if
does
people
for some
think-
reason.
But it does.
Because it almost feels like disrespectful.
It's the
all
same
the
thing,
work I
like-
put in for 20 years to acquire every shoe I've gotten. It feels like disrespectful to
Well,
that.
it's the same thing like with my own self, like purchasing UAs. It's like, I guess I could to stunt on Instagram and stuff and blah, 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 blah. And everybody, oh, those are fire, blah, blah, blah. But I would know, and I would feel weird about it.
correct.
Like, I wouldn't, which is dumb. Like, it's
but you're
just
not telling
sneakers.
someone to do it. Like, I think you're equating the wrong thing here. You're just like, hey, it's an option or whatever. Like I said, it's like a.
I mean, I tell
it's
them it's
like
an
a-
option, but
it's
I
like
tell
a-
them to do their own research.
It's like an in passing
The-
type comment.
well,
I'm not
the
going
thing-
out of my way to like steer somebody to that thing.
Yeah, but also, like, the thing
I don't
is,
care
I
enough.
also wouldn't want the blame if I was like, hey, you can get a fake one of these, knowing that there are very, very good fakes out there, for them to get one, and they, like, you know, fall apart in a handful of days or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think none of that's happening.
I just-
Here's the thing. Like, I was surprised at the comments on YouTube. How many people were like, "Oh yeah, I buy reps. Oh yeah, I hit them up. I'm gonna cop." Like,
Me
I
too.
was shocked.
yeah.
Not to say that I cared, but I don't know. It was something about seeing everybody in the comments like,
It's
"Oh
probably all
go
new.
troll.
It's probably all new people.
no, it's not." It's people that I see all the time. That's
Yeah.
what,
No, not new in that regard.
Oh.
New like sneaker people, not
Oh.
people that not 45-year-olds or 40-year-olds or 35-year-olds.
Well, that was the thing too. People asked me that, like, he convinced me, and I said, no, I'm too old now. Like, I don't want any. There's nothing in this world that would make me like. I just don't care enough about
Listen,
it to know.
we're like the LeBrons. Like, we're at the end of our careers. We've already accomplished it. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
like-
It's not that serious anymore.
Like, we're
to
at the
us.
point to where, like, when we don't want it, we don't even try. Like, I don't try
Yeah.
anymore. Like, it's like, oh, Kobe's. Yeah, maybe I could. I'm not trying. I could care
I'd
less.
rather sleep.
You know, it's like I'm not even gonna bother with it. But, you know, I thought it was a really good episode. I thought it was a really good conversation. He definitely, like, I mean, people were sending me screenshots of them already looking for it. And look, let me tell you something. That wasn't the goal. The goal wasn't to, like,
And you prefaced with all that.
I did.
But people will take those clips out of context
Context all the time.
and won't remember what you said before, like to preface everything.
Because I even asked him, I said, as good as those were, if you don't say anything, nobody
Nobody
would
would
ever
know.
know. You know,
but then if you start wearing like Georgetown PEs, Oregon PEs, UNC PEs,
no,
even if you started wearing those all the time, I'd be like, something's
Yeah.
up.
well,
we all would.
It's
It's like my sneaker circle is so big now, I feel like. I mean,
yeah.
if I all of a sudden had a Red October on my page, people would be like, what the fuck
Well,
is going
that's
on?
yeah.
You know
see,
what I mean? Like,
that to
knowing
me
I
is a
couldn't
little,
afford it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, where would I
Not
get
a
a
Red
connection
October.
for a Georgetown
Not a Red
PE?
October.
Like,
You know,
Well, hold on a second. UNC or Georgetown 4 is worse than a Red October in terms of rarity. Like, it would be more obvious.
yeah, but
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I feel like, well, you know, the point that he made, which I thought was a
But
really,
all the
really
Red
good
Octobers
point.
are crumbling, by the way. So
Well, the
there's
point
that.
that's
Yeah.
the point that he made was like, you go to these sneaker events and Cat's got these glass cases of like all these rare sneakers. He's basically saying like, don't
They could
assume
just
that
be
those
fake.
are real. Those
Yeah.
are, yes, they're not selling these because they're not real. They're in a glass case to draw you to them and stuff like that. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
very good point.
Which I could say this: the last few
No
things,
one should be surprised by that, by the way.
the last few sneaker shows I've gone to, more and more people have like really, really rare stuff. Like, you know, I don't see Yeezy 2s anymore, like on tables. Like, you see like Off-White, this and that, and like the only one that came out at like the MoMA or the Met, whatever. Like, you see these like
Louis Vuitton Air Force
yeah,
Ones.
like I see more and more Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones on pages and stuff now, and I'm like, now hold on a minute, like I don't know about that, you know. But look, I mean, I thought it was a good conversation. I thought it was important. Like I thought it was, you know, it was fine. I didn't like the fact that like people didn't understand the point of it. Like it's like every show, Complex, us, people go live, post, people talk about fakes and stuff all the time. If I got the opportunity to talk to somebody else who buys it and why, oh, you know what's crazy is that like, so I got in, we were going back and forth in the DMs, and he said that his reasoning for buying UAs, like he just gave up. And I said, see, I do kind of agree with that, but here's the thing. When he said he got back into sneakers, it blew his mind that like you couldn't cop anymore. He had no idea that how hard it was. So then when he tried for a while, he's like, man, forget this. Now here's the thing that I did appreciate about that was he couldn't get sneakers and he found a solution for himself.
Yes.
See, a lot of us and everybody else, we get to this point where we lose our minds and then cats are adding Nike. Yo, I spent $10,000 this year and I can't get a Travis Scott. Like, you would rather continue to have this mental breakdown and these complaints and complain. He found a solution for himself. It may not be the solution for you.
Well, we found a solution for ourselves too. We
stopped caring.
stopped. Yeah.
We just stopped,
Just like, okay.
caring for you.
But also, we have so many. I think at some point it's like something just kind of clicks, like that.
And-
like, why do I need more?
And
Oh,
I also think that that's important to where, I started getting rid of stuff.
Exactly.
And I started being like, oh, well, I have, this in my closet. I haven't worn in a while. Like, it's definitely me not being able to cop and therefore kind of stopping copping for a while has, like, really made me turn around and appreciate, like, all of this shit that I have accumulated.
That's a
And
good point.
even the certain stuff, like, what's her name? Like, Marie Kondo. Like, if it doesn't inspire joy. Like, I could open a box and be like, these are fine. Like, I'll throw them on StockX or something. Like, and I can do that and feel good about it because someone else hopefully is gonna like be like, yo, I got these for a steal somewhere.
Dude.
You know what I mean? And really
So-
appreciate it in that sense.
So many people messaged me after I said I returned all that stuff to Nike. They had no idea that you could return stuff forever at Nike. There's
Yeah.
no, as long as you got
You have the
your
receipt.
receipt or order number, you could return anything. I took back stuff from 2019, 2020, and 21. I walked to Nike, took that stuff back, and got full price.
I have a pile started. I started
Dude,
yesterday.
they
I'm
didn't
gonna
give
go.
me like, oh well, you know what? You bought these for 200, but they're only 69 now. We'll give you 60. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. They were like,
you
"There you
get
go."
your money back. I took back some
Well,
money.
you got all the receipts still. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, it's
but
on your account. Yeah.
it's on your sneakers. It's on your
Correct.
apps. It's in your thing.
The
like
funny
that.
thing is, you can't do that for online returns. They won't take them. They take
No.
that option. You have to like.
All mine were online.
No. You cannot return them online.
Okay. You gotta take it to a store.
Because
Okay.
I've tried to do old ones before, and you have to get in the chat, and then they're like, "Well, they've been like, this is like
They're
6
trying to
months old."
save on shipping.
Exactly.
Because
Yes.
they
they
changed
send you
their
the
thing
label and send it
from
back.
free 2-day for everyone to ground.
Yeah.
now.
If you
So
press
when
them
that
a little
happened-
bit, they'll take it back. But
Oh, okay.
I mean, going to the store is the easier.
Yeah, it's
thing.
the it's the
Because, like you
easier.
said,
You
like
get your
they're
money
just gonna
and
be
make
like,
quicker.
"Oh, this is like, oh shit." Because
Heck
now they
yeah.
have that like at all the tangers, they have you can see which ones are returns, like in that little front area.
Oh yeah. Behind the counter. Yeah.
Well, not even that. Not even behind the counter.
That like little.
like half scansion.
Yeah. I know
Before
what
you
you're
hit the rows.
Yeah, it's
they
like
always have them right
island
there.
little
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I took back those Chicago to UNC lows. There's something about them didn't look. I thought, man, like, oh, somebody gonna come up. Man, there was a grip back there in that little island, like, or whatever you want to call that thing, like. But like that's the thing. Like people listen to the podcast. I'm glad they hear stuff like that and be like, "Dang, I had no idea I'm about to take back a grip of stuff." Take that stuff back, man.
Do it.
But that's what makes me feel good now is like making actual room in the closet.
Nike's about to come for you, though.
I mean, fam, I got all them Fila collaborations I bought that one year. Like
We told you that
Yeah.
year. We
I
were
got
like, this
all
is-
those, not Calabasas. What them joints called? All them Adidas I copped.
Power phase.
Power phases. I got a grip of. I got all these.
Continental ladies.
A lot. Yeah, a grip of things in there. Like you know what I mean. It's
And
like,
dang, that was all that secret credit card too, huh?
yo, what you relax? Huh? Cats be bringing up old stuff, dog. Like
Unreal, dude.
You're a better
man,
person
what?
now. Look what it did
Hat
for you.
friend.
You
Yeah,
right,
good
but
on.
when I go in the closet and I like find space, like I sold them doubles I had of undefeated dunks. I sold all this stuff on StockX. Like, man, get this stuff out of my house, man.
You gotta do hats next.
Too much stuff.
Oh, hats gotta go. Hats are way out of control right now. Like, and a lot of those hats.
Bring them back to Hat Club. See what they
Like,
say.
you know what's crazy is like a lot of those hats that we bought during that time. We were just buying so many that
Club
you
might not take a return from 7 days out. Let alone
You-
7
Yeah.
years out.
you thought like a lot. Oh, this is fire. You get that in hand, them joints be sucking, and it's like, oh, I just put it in the pile. I got so many hats that suck, and I'm like, what is this? Like, get this.
I was
thing
looking
outta
through
here.
some today. I was like, what did I get all these?
What am I gonna do with this hat?
When did I have all this money to spend all
You
this
know what?
stuff?
The only hats that matter to me is the Fear of God F hat. I wear that on a regular basis.
Oh, that's my go-to. That's like my
the
vacation
Yankee
hat.
hat.
I bring
That
that
one.
every vacation.
My Dodger blue. I mean, once that man smashed that hat in the luggage in Oregon, I need to go buy some more. Like, I need more Dodger blue ones. Like, but anyway, shout out to Troll for the podcast. Shout out to everybody who listened to it. Shout
Very
out to
good
everybody
episode.
who understood
One of
it.
the better
man. It's
episodes,
just
yeah.
content, man.
The stuff he was saying about like society, like you can relate it to anybody about just like the need to feel special and like the sheep of.
Oh yeah,
It's just like
like
capitalism has just like brainwashed us all to
100%.
and
And that's what I've been talking about lately too. With like my kids, like everything they want is expensive. It's not like Cortez walks around, he wants gold chains, and he wears.
Because he sees you wearing it.
Yeah, but that's all he know. But he watches like these cats on YouTube and stuff. Like he watches. He doesn't watch Messi play soccer. He watches what Messi has. He's like, you see Messi's house? He got a Bugatti. I'm like, buddy, Messi is outside kicking a ball against the wall. Well, I mean, he's probably not, but you know what I mean. Like,
He's out there scoring goals.
Yeah, Messi is out there doing stuff to get that. Like, you can't watch what you can get without putting the work in. Like,
Use that as a that's incentive to train
yeah.
harder. If you want that stuff, you train and you buy it for yourself.
I'm like, man, you could get, and you could
And
buy
that was the
all
best
V-Bucks
point you had
want.
ever made on this show was
Ever?
like,
Took 340 episodes?
ever. The best point your best
Not
take,
sale laces?
Greg's greatest take of all time was when he said cats now, rappers and stuff in music videos all Louis'd out, all Gucci'd out. Whereas before in music videos in the 90s, early 2000s, like someone had a Mitchell & Ness jersey on, you could go and buy the Mitchell & Ness and it's like $150. Like it wasn't crazy. It wasn't thousands of dollars dripped out of Dior. You could just go get the
sell laces.
jersey the rapper has, or you could go get the
Or just a white
sneakers
t-shirt.
a rapper has, or a white T-shirt, or
Big, tall
a
tee.
hat, or something like that.
You
You know
can't
what I mean?
afford
Like,
to dress
you
like
could
you're a
actually go
celebrity
do
person
that.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they Drake.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I put that comment on Compix post about, or Nice Kicks about Drake being the worst dresser. So many people, if you go look at that, yo, look how you dress. You dress like Target. And I'm like, buddy, like, what are you talking about, man? I'm going back and forth with these. I'm like, what am I doing going back and forth with these cats? I'm like, oh yeah, look at your style. Yeah, you can't dress
like Target.
I'm talking about major accounts. It's kind of like 100,000 followers. Yeah, look how you dress. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you don't know me. Like, I know how Drake dresses. I see it. I just saw a picture today. Drake wearing the biggest boots I've ever seen in this football jersey and these ripped up white pants. What are y'all talking about?
And his hair, his
Fam. That cat was now look a classic FUBU T-shirt. Hey man, that's classic.
I
OG.
like that.
I
Yep.
got no problem with
Yep.
it. But trying to match the era style with the big jeans and the Timbs and the he doesn't look right. I don't know what it is about Drake and clothes. They just don't look right.
Listen, because guess what? We saw Drake during that time, and he didn't dress like that.
Yeah, like it looks like he's
Wheelchair Jimmy was not dressing in big old baggy pants and FUBU.
like he looks like he's trying.
He's
That's
Canadian.
That's the thing. Like Drake doesn't look like he naturally knows how to dress.
Right.
He looks like, yo, I'm gonna dress like the '90s today. Like that's like he makes that conscious decision. Nothing against him in music, but he can dress. Right? I mean, if Drake could dress, he'd probably be dang near perfect. Like, good lord, like some of the Ricco, so top music in the world, most popular women, whatever he got, and he can't dress. I mean, what do you want from the guy? Like,
Can't win them all.
You can't win them all. All right. Obviously, y'all seen the Meek Mill video and stuff like that. I've gotten that Meek Mill video, no joke, about 1,000 times.
Honestly, I really felt like I was having a stroke, bro. Like I couldn't.
Now, hold on, let's give it context.
There's so much wrong with
Hold
it.
on, let's give it context now. All right.
Speaking of looking dusty.
So, okay.
Wait. The most annoying part was, what was it, Daily Loud that posted it? Put that little, like, breath emoji, like, oh, drop some knowledge.
Oh, a lot of people did that. I thought everybody was gonna have the same view on it. But it was like 50-50. Like half thought that
Yes.
Meek Mill was spitting some knowledge and game. And there's other half like, yo, what this clown talking about? So Meek Mill was at Got Soul. Now this was funny, right? The only winner in this is Got Soul.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these cats that
I've never heard of God Soul.
I never heard of it either.
I
but
always see the post on Instagram.
Reels.
Like, yeah, I see the post or whatever, and it's a LA thing and whatever. But like, that's the only people who won that is because I'm like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
Meek Mill there spending money, Jim Jones and them. Like, I'm gonna go there and sell. Like that looks like where everybody's at. But so Meek Mill went to a table. Don't know who this guy is, which sucks because it's like all that commotion, and I still don't know the guy.
Yep.
The guy has a Jordan 4 SB on the table. And whether you like it or not, it sucks to me. Not sucks, but it's not that fire. All right. Meek Mill grabs it. He wants 500. Meek Mill is
Which is
is
the
that about
going
right?
Price.
Is
That
the
is
going
the
price?
going
500.
price.
Okay. Sure. I don't know where they
Roughly,
go for.
it's like high
4 or
400s.
something.
It depends on the size, obviously.
So
but
Meek
it's
Mill
around there.
says, "I'll give you 300 because I can go to the store and get these for 300." Now I don't know what
You
that
can't.
means.
He doesn't say I will give you 300 because he does not say that.
Yeah.
What did
He
say?
says you need to give these to me for 300
Because I can get them at the store.
because that's what he says. He says I can get them at the store for 300.
Okay.
What store?
Should have ended right there. You get it for $300. Go ahead, bro.
Well, here's the thing. You
have a
saw
nice
for,
day.
You saw him for $300. Why you didn't buy him? Like, what are you talking about? Like, now the entire time he's at this event, he's trying to tell everybody how he's not in the sneakers. He don't care about sneakers. He's not a sneakerhead like that, whatnot. Now the guy says 500. Meek Mill is basically trying to make the guy feel like, yo, you could get a Meek Mill ad
Commercial. He
commercial
keeps using
type,
the word commercial.
real.
What fucking resale shop has a commercial?
You know what he means. He doesn't mean an actual TV commercial.
Damn.
He means like a real, like, yo,
A spot.
here with Meek Mill, copping from Sneakers for Less, whatever it's called. Now, is Meek Mill right,
Yes, Bill Shoe Hut.
or is the seller, or is Meek Mill spin hustle?
No.
Meek Mill is
no.
corny.
I mean,
No,
there-
because what?
listen,
He's
listen,
saying
listen,
that with a
listen.
stack of hundreds in his hands.
There's more than two answers to this question. 99.9% of these resellers are overpriced. Now, the market's different now, so maybe that has gone away for the most part. But every single dealer, when we used to go to these shows, would be at least 20% over market. And they argue that, you know, this price, blah, 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 and StockX. On the flip side, the customer always comes over lowballing and says, blah, 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 StockX. Both sides are wrong. Now, Meek Mill is rich, not to like Jay-Z level or whatever, but he obviously has some money. So I understand why people are on his neck because they're viewing him as the rich guy. But I don't give a pass to these shops that go to these shows and sell stuff that's way over market or whatever. Now, I'll say this. In this specific instance, Andy's saying the shoe was priced well, so maybe that one guy was in the right. But for the most part, all these dealers are way over market on this stuff. And they aren't willing to come down.
So the last sale for like a size 11 Nike SB Jordan 4 was like, I looked it up. It was $480 something. Okay, that's without all the shipping fees.
Right.
But
Right,
this
right.
guy asked $500. That is fair.
Right.
That shoe was what, $250?
Yeah, but
Well, what they should have done, listen.
They should have said $400.
I set up at a
split
lot
it,
of card
boom.
shows, and you sell shit, so I look at things a little bit differently. If the
that's
thing
way
is
different though.
no, dude, this is relevant. If the thing is $500 or whatever, like say you can sell it on eBay for $500. Somebody wants to pay you $400, fam, just shake at $450,
Yeah, exactly.
and you both happy.
Hold on. It's not about the money. This
See,
is about.
here's
he
where-
thinks he's Meek Mill.
Look,
I
look,
can't
look.
believe that you want to
I-
get 500
here
out of
is-
Meek.
I
Here's
understand
where-
that. But at the same time, I'm not giving these dealers a pass who for years and years and years have been way over market. Why would I be on that guy's side?
Here's where
Now, if in this one instance he's priced right, okay, cool. One time. When's the last time you went to a sneaker booth and thought shoes were priced correctly?
Here's
Never.
where Meek Mill fucked up. Here's where everybody fucked up. But sure, the seller being overpriced, sure, probably. However, Meek Mill says in the video, "I'm gonna teach you how to hustle. I'm teaching you how to hustle."
By hustling,
Wait. I'm teaching you how to hustle. You give to Meek Mill for the low, you get the Meek Mill commercial. Maybe I come back and buy more. I'm going to give you 500, but it's a bad sell. And I'm going to teach you how to hustle. My brother in Christ, you already gave him the 500, bro. Like, you gave him the 500, and then the knowledge that you wanted to give him anyway to give to you for the low when you already gave him 500? It's like, what are you talking about,
Okay,
man?
okay. Can I
You're
say
fucking
Hold on.
shoulder pressing 50-pound dumbbells and got French fries on your legs. Shut up, Meek Mill.
I
what
understand.
are you doing?
I understand what Ricco is saying, but he's just going a little bit more in depth to the like Meek Mill side.
That's the most important
So-
part, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's the point. That's the part Meek Mill is
That's the
emphasizing
question.
on. I'm Meek Mill. You don't want to give me the cool price?
That's not the most important thing in the whole situation. The whole situation, there's always two sides.
No, there's different variables, but that's the most important thing about this. Meek Mill thinks that, like, yo, you missing out on an opportunity with me.
Yes, because if it was some stranger, it wouldn't have been posted online, and we would never know about it. The
Yeah,
thing
that
is, it's
Doesn't mean
because,
that doesn't mean that same exact scenario doesn't happen.
No, it does
500
happen.
times in a show.
but he is saying because I'm a celebrity, you should give it for me for cheaper.
I understand that. That doesn't make
That's
it the
the
most
variable.
important part of the situation.
What's the most important part of the situation?
Well, nothing is important, to be completely honest about it.
Yes,
but
thank you.
like I said, you have two sides. They can just agree on it and be done with it. What do you mean? Neither side is more important than the other.
No. The price didn't really matter to Meek Mill. because he still paid the 500. It
Yeah.
wasn't about the 500. It was about the wait a minute.
Wait, hold
And
on.
he also
Meek
wasn't
Mill.
wait, because he also wasn't like
He gave the money
well-
before the video started?
No, during it.
During it.
okay, but during it, he wasn't like, oh, give him to me for 300 and waiting for what the young man was gonna say. He was like, look, you should give him to me for 300, and then you can get the commercial, you can get whatever. I'm gonna give you the 500, but it's a bad sell. It's like in no way is that a bad sell.
It was celebrity intimidation. That's what it was. It was celebrity intimidation.
I'm
because
aware,
guess
but
what?
But this, you saying he gave him the money before all this changes the whole thing. Like,
No.
During it.
No,
He
hold
gave
on.
him the money during
Did you not
it.
watch it?
He wasn't.
No.
Okay, so
so-
okay, let me set the scene for you. Meek Mill is standing there.
Yes, I saw the bit, like the beginning part of the
Meek
thing.
Mill,
I know what it looks like.
I know Meek Mill the rapper, diamonds, holding a stack of cash, going. So you gonna take the 500? Like you should give him the 3 because I could get him for 3 for the store. But see, that's you basically telling him like
No, I understand all that.
Okay.
But you're saying he actually paid him. That's different.
Yes, he paid him during the video because the guy was like, "Nah, I want my 5." And Meek Mill goes, "I'm gonna pay you the 5, but this is a bad deal." He gave him the 5.
That doesn't make it. That's just. That don't make no sense.
That's what I'm
it makes less
saying.
sense now.
That's what I'm saying.
And
is that it
I
doesn't make any
understand
sense.
that, but the whole point of like it only matters because it's Meek Mill to me is irrelevant. I'm a dealer myself, so I look at this maybe different than you guys do. I deal with this same exact scenario on a daily basis at a show.
No,
You
haven't had
No, you don't.
Yes,
you
I
haven't
do.
had Meek
No,
Mill walk
no,
up
you
and
don't.
Yes,
try
I.
to.
If
Fam,
Mookie Betts, if Mookie Betts walks up to your
think
table,
these people in the the national just happened. If you think these people don't have $100,000 in their pocket at some of these shows,
It's
you're
not about the
mistaken.
money. It's about the
I
celebrity.
don't care. We don't care about the. It's not about the money. It's about who it was. Now, if Mookie Betts walks up to your table
What
and says,
if there's a celebrity that you know doesn't have money? What do you mean the celebrity's not the only thing that matters? That celebrity has to have money.
To me, it wasn't about who he knew. To me, it's that at no point during this video did a negotiation take place. Like, at no point was Meek Mill like, I'm Meek Mill, you can give him to me for 300 and I can shout out your blah, 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 blah. No, I want the 5. That did not take place. He was like, well, you got to give him to me for 3 because I'm Meek Mill and you can get the commercial. I'm going to give you the 5, but it's a bad sell.
It's
like Meek Mill essentially negotiated against himself and then told the dealer guy that he was doing a bad job. Meanwhile,
I think we all saw the video way different.
Clearly, he's not the smartest guy out there. Like, if you're saying he's complaining and still paying, he's not the smartest person.
Hold on. The variables of this, which makes this video and this whole situation so
We haven't got
It's
part
fascinating.
2 yet.
So what's so interesting about this is one that it's Meek Mill, okay? Meek Mill is a very popular, famous person, but in reality, he ain't as popular and as famous as you really think he is. He's more of a goof now on social media to everybody than he is like, the rapper. One of the greatest hip hop songs of all time in Dreams of Nightmare, ever, okay? Period. It's not even a question, all right? But the problem is that, like, that's really the only thing we care about from Meek Mill.
He got super famous because
and going bad.
He
Now,
dated
with Drake.
Nicki Minaj. That's
Now-
the reason why he got super famous.
Celebrity intimidation, okay? That to me is what this is. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I guarantee if that was Jay-Z or Drake or Kanye, that kid would have sold it for the 3. He wouldn't have even hesitated. I know for a fact. Because there's a certain level of somebody that you be like, all right, man, like Mookie Betts come to my table and say he want my car. Yo, man, come on the car. You want 500? You get you 350? All right, Mook, man, you my guy. Now, shoot, Kurt Schilling come to the table. Hey, Kurt, nah, buddy, you gonna give me that 5? You gonna roll up on
That's
that
a
5
different
on
issue,
me?
though.
No, that's the same thing.
If you're not a fan of Meek Mill, it doesn't matter that he's famous or have money. You're making it about me and Mookie Betts. That's completely that's
I'm
two different
making it.
things.
I'm making it about celebrity. Period. Fine. I don't know another celebrity that you may not like, but they're big. Like
So
that matters.
The answer is different when it's someone I know and like versus someone I don't know or don't like.
Yeah, but everybody, that's Meek Mill. He knew Meek Mill. It wasn't like nobody was like, who the heck is this guy haggling? Everybody knew who it was. Like
I understand that, but you're making it seem like him and the guy were like the guy liked him because he was famous or something.
No, I'm saying that Meek Mill felt that the guy should treat him a certain way because he's famous.
Yes, no, duh. I'm aware of that. the point
That's
that
what
you
we're
were
debating.
saying.
Should he have or not? That was the question posed in all these videos.
Here's the, hold on.
Of course, he
hold
can
on.
do that every time.
No, should the
Should
dealer
he?
have done
No,
it?
the dealer shouldn't have
dealer
done it.
did
Exactly.
nothing
The
wrong.
only reason why the dealer shouldn't have done it is because the market. So Meek Mill can't sell more resale sneakers. To me,
Exactly.
a resale sneaker. If that sneaker's 500, that sneaker's 500. Like, there's nothing Meek Mill can do for that guy to where people are like, yo, I'ma now pay resale from him. He's selling another a product. Now let's talk about like vintage. It's different with vintage because it's like you can go to a vintage shop and this shop only has this jersey and you may not see this jersey ever again. The guy had a Nike. I guarantee any reseller that has at least 50 sneakers probably got a Nike Dunk,
couple
a
of-
Jordan SB4 in it.
A few of them.
So he couldn't do nothing for that guy. I appreciate the guy having the guts to look at a very popular celebrity who was clearly intimidating him. I mean, he talking to him. He's hustling him. He's trying to tell him, I'm going to teach you how to hustle. Yo, you going to do that to me? Me can do a commercial for you. You going to do that? You going to do that? Okay, you know, like, he made him feel like you stupid for not taking this opportunity from him. Then Meek Mill went to another table and finessed and did the same thing. And that cat gave up all the
Everything.
sneakers.
Finesse the fuck out of
Finesse
Everything.
out of him.
Gave him everything for $100.
For $100.
$100,
Everything.
all right?
Lost money for what?
And
I don't even know that cat's name.
No. Now, if Meek Mill would have said, yo, here's my personal cell phone number to that guy, you can hit me up anytime you got some sneakers for sale and whatever, maybe then.
That's way different.
But if you think, I'm sorry, Meek Mill, go cop sneakers from so-and-so, yo, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. Like I
Nothing.
said, the winner at this is Got Soul. Because if I know people like Meek Mill, Jim Jones, all these celebrities walking around, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my stuff there to sell.
Sure.
Now, the other cat gives Jim Jones a Travis Scott high, a Mocha high, okay, which is probably the highest of all the Jordan Travis's, right? Fragments, I don't know if fragments are higher, but whatever.
Fragments might be higher, but
He gives it to Jim Jones free. Now, I got Meek Mill here, Jim Jones.
like here.
It ain't that far apart. And mainly Jim Jones is mostly Dipset, okay? He gives Jim Jones a free Mocha Travis Scott, and they're sitting there in the chairs, and Jim goes, yo, cop, a little live or video thing. Does nothing for him. You're
Nothing.
out $2,000.
the guy didn't
now,
even tag him or anything.
even
Every
do
video I saw,
anything.
they just tagged Jim Jones.
Now, like I said, the argument is like the cat should have did it for that publicity because I in other text message threads and they're like, yo, it brings shine to your store. Now, if the cat was selling personal merch, like his own design shirts, oh yeah,
Then-
Meek Mill could get people to like, oh, I'll go ahead
Sure.
and cop a shirt from this guy because Meek Mill could wear that shirt and be like, oh, Meek, that joint's fire. He could do that, but he can't get anybody to buy a resale Jordan 4.
Exactly.
He can't. There's no way, like, and then, oh, well, people will go to his resale shop before other ones. Fam, no, they're not.
I don't think there's a celebrity like
There's no celebrity that can make you pay resale for a sneaker.
none.
I'm sorry.
Or that could make me go to a resale shop and be like,
That's the
well,
thing.
what's it called? Shop
Okay.
here, so I'm gonna.
So let's put it that way. A celebrity could make me pay resale for a sneaker if I was on the fence about it. If I'm like, I kind of want them, I don't know, and then like Wale pull up in it, just like back in the day, but these suck. Wale, oh, ooh, he pulled that off. I'm gonna go cop now. A celebrity could do that, but Meek Mill going like this, yo, I'm at Got Soul, go ahead and cop from Table Man. He got
Who
the
cares?
LO on. No, because I could type in that and find that in a trillion places. The sneakers dictate the market. Now, like I said, if that was Drake, I wouldn't have hesitated. But that's only because I view Drake in a higher light than I do Meek Mill.
Everybody does.
It's just look, man. I can't say who was wrong and right. I do appreciate the guy sticking to his guns and saying no. That's what I would say. So
I think, yeah, it was celebrity intimidation. It was dumb because we saw what actually happened when you gave in to celebrity. Yeah, that guy sold 6 pairs of shoes, but he sold them all for $100.
fam, he gave up some
There was
stuff.
Harito dunks.
Fam, he
It
gave him
was-
Harito dunks for $100.
What's the one with the blue dunk with like the weird swoosh?
Yeah, I know what you're
wavy
talking
one?
about. I don't know what that's
The
called.
feathered
but yeah.
swoosh. That one, $100. Pandas. I mean, who cares? but-
Gardenias or something.
Yeah,
Gardenias. yeah.
pandas.
He gave him pandas. He gave him UNC4s. He
Yep.
gave him something else for $100. Like, come on, man. That's celebrity intimidation. Meek Mill can't do nothing for your resale sneaker business.
Because that guy did it.
Nothing.
I don't know who that guy is.
Fam, like I said, even though I've watched these videos multiple times, seen this story everywhere, I have no idea who those sellers are. Zero. I guarantee the only thing that you could gain from a Meek Mill or anybody in this situation is if they make a post or you at them or whatever, that post you make will get more likes than your usual post. That's it. You take a picture of Meek Mill, copy sneakers from you, cool. That post is going to get more likes than your usual post, but it's not going to do anything for you. I think Meek Mill was testing a celebrity. That's what it was. You go to these events and he's a high stature of celebrity. I'll give him that. In hip hop, I'll give him that. He probably walks around and just collect free stuff all day out of that stuff. Free t-shirts, free all this stuff. And then when he wants to decide to spend money, and also holding your money in your hand, wearing diamonds, haggling, no. I'm not buying. Don't do that to me. Like I'm not doing that. Like that to me is like a slap in the face. 500, like come on, man. Like,
that's the thing. Like you could, even Mans. I think. I mean, even though he got the price he wanted, be like, okay, I can work with you a little bit on these, but you have to buy like 5 more pairs. And like he could have finessed him even better.
Fam. Shout out to homeboy who stuck to his guns. Shout out to Meek Mill for finessing that goofball for getting them sneakers.
The funny thing is, the first guy that didn't get finessed, he looked older. The guy that did get finessed looked like he was about 18.
And who was the skinny dude with Meek? Was that like his sneakerhead guy?
I don't know.
I assumed he like was one of the guys that worked the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
Because he had a Got Soul T-shirt.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, that cat was...
And he was like, Meek Mill going crazy, bro.
Goofy. Did Meek Mill put up a post talking about y'all have no idea, y'all only see half the video and content? Man, stop, man. You a celebrity. You pay the $5. Like, stop it. If you saw him for $3 somewhere and you was like, no thanks, I'll wait till later. Like, stop it.
Yep.
And like, you know what? What's your level of celebrity if you can't get your Jordan 4 SBs? Like, you over there buying Panda Dunks? What are you doing? Like,
because he's not into sneakers.
Yeah,
That's the thing. He don't even know the names of stuff.
He only wears the Yeezy basketball shoes.
That's what he said. Yeah.
He said he was gonna buy those blue off-white Virgils, and he was like, "Yo, I ain't paying that much because I may just ride on a dirt bike in these today." Fam, get out of Got Soul. No, get out. All right, get out. All right. But that's the thing. I only know Got Soul. I don't know any of these other cats. Anyway, nothing else on that. Nothing. Travis Scott got a new shoe coming out, his own model, Nike Jordan. Anybody care?
Nope.
Can Travis sell a new model?
Probably.
I guess we'll see.
No, he can't.
I mean, depends what it looks like.
It don't matter what it looks like.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It always
If it's
matters
good,
what the shoe
then
looks like.
we've
That's
seen what it
literally
looks
what
like.
matters.
We've seen what it looks like.
No.
I haven't seen any
No.
pictures.
A new model. No.
Yes.
It doesn't even
The
look like a
shoe
new
itself
model.
is what will sell. If the shoe is good, people will buy it.
I couldn't tell you the last time. What's the last time we bought a new model? Like a new model that we thought like, whoa, a new model.
I bought that
Vapor
Jordan.
Max, like you go down the list. There's a lot
I
of
bought
them.
that one Jordan.
You
There's
bought
literally
Scorpions
a topic new
during,
freshman of the year or whatever in every show.
Oh, new model. I bought Mellow Balls.
Yeah.
Mellow Balls is a new one.
I think basketball's different though. That's
I do too. I think basketball is way different than a low top casual shoe.
I was gonna
with
say
a
those
Velcro strap.
Those runners that
Scorpions
not Scorpions.
and Vapor Max. Yes, it's a new model, but
it's the Air
not-
Max
it's
model.
low-
That's just it's the Air Max
yeah.
model continuing.
It's a Flyknit
Are
sneaker.
you talking
with
about like
bubbles.
the Jordan with the strap on
The
it?
strap,
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoe sucks. Like,
it sucks.
it's not gonna sell because it sucks.
It looks like he designed it himself. Now, Travis didn't. Some of the collaborations didn't do as well as others. The Bo Jackson trainers didn't do as well. The Air Maxes, and I feel like there was something else that may not have done that well with Travis's. I feel like it's way too late. If Travis would have came out with this a little bit earlier, possibly, but I feel like Travis's stock.
George.
I feel like Travis's stock is slowly
What?
going
It looks like
down
a Jordan
to
11.
me.
What am I looking at here?
That's the
And
shoe.
Utopia was
Oh, wait.
ASS.
No, I saw it. He's wearing it on.
No, it's not.
Instagram.
Utopia.
No, it's not.
Sucked.
No, it doesn't. No,
No,
it doesn't.
hold on.
Hey,
It's
George.
it's good.
Hold on.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I
it's
found-
better
I
than
found it.
Astroworld. I
Oh,
don't think it's better than Rodeo.
But
it is
World,
good.
Astroworld blows.
Literally looks like a Dunk Jordan 1 trainer. I mean, the shoe sucks. Like it's not gonna sell because it sucks.
Look, yeah, but there's still a Travis Scott. I mean, you could make the argument about a lot of Yeezys sucked with Adidas, and they still did a thing.
Yeezy High first one sucked, but they didn't make a bazillion pairs. They probably
I don't know
made
how many they
10,000 pairs or something. I mean,
Look, I don't know if Travis could sell that new model. I have no idea. I think it's too late for him to even
well,
try.
It's also at least the first colorway is the same exact colorway as the Jordan 1 Low. No, that shoe's not selling. But if the shoe was better, It always depends what the shoe looks like.
I think you tap yourself on designing a new model if you've added colorways to some of the greatest Jordans of all time.
You like Vapor Max. Whether Travis was trying to sell Vapor Max or not, if he would have got that model, you still would have bought it, the first couple colorways. And then you would have been like, nope.
Oh,
I'm done.
yeah. No. See, that's different, though.
That's not different. That's the shoe model is good, regardless of who's promoting it. That's literally the point I'm making.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess. But, I guess. I don't know.
Why did you buy Vapor Max? Because you liked the shoe.
No, I just,
Why
well,
did you
I
like
guess I
Scorp-
liked it. I wanted to try it out.
Scorpions the first time.
I just wanted to
if
see
it
if
was
they
a
made
Travis
it
Scott
squishy.
Scorpion, you would have been like, that's interesting.
If he
What
would have
was-
designed that, yeah, maybe. I
What was
guess
those
so.
ones we got? Those React ISPA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That looks like a Travis.
There was some shoe that was like,
I like
that.
that
That was
shoe.
like a
Yeah, I like
runner. It's a Nike runner. It's on sale all the time. It has like kind of like
The
a.
waffle one?
It might be the waffle one. It's like the waffle something.
Like the Daybreak? They had a Daybreak waffle?
No.
Like those? And then also back to the React 87s. Those were new, right?
Oh, yeah.
That
I
was
mean, you know.
years ago. It was the waffle one.
I
Yes,
think
you're
for me,
right. Yes.
it's just at this point, and maybe this is just for us. I can't imagine somebody creating a new model that I would be that interested in now. Not saying it can't happen. It's just been a while. Like, it's been a while. Like, I didn't move for Scorpions, and I was excited about those. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it was a bigger Vapor Max. It wasn't like it jumped out the window with anything. And typically, with any new models that come out, nobody sticks with it. Nike comes out with a new model, and then they stop. Vapor Max being around as long as it has been, to me, is amazing. I'm shocked that Vapor Max is still around. They've given up on a lot of things like that. A Vapor Max is no use. You can't run in it. You can't exercise in it. It's literally just a shoe to wear. Like, there's no use for it besides, like, you got one, you know? But I don't know, man. Travis, to me, like I said, I think his stock is slowly going
Utopia is
down.
good. It is
Utopia
not. It's not bad.
It was whack.
No,
man.
it's not.
An album of about, what had 14 songs on it? Something like that? 8? What was
I
it?
had like 18.
Oh, 18 songs on
Yeah.
it? And you got 3? That's okay?
Nah,
that's a
there's
bad
like
ratio.
no, there's like.
And then
12
one of the
that's
3
okay.
has Beyonce on it? Oh, that's a bad ratio.
Wait, so hold on.
Nah,
Back
I think
to
the record's
back
good.
to Travis. You're
Because
saying he
the
can't
track
sell
with
a new
West
shoe?
Side Gun, bro.
I don't know. I don't think. Well, I mean,
What does it mean selling a new shoe? Selling out or resale value?
I mean,
people wanting it,
I don't know. I
think.
guess people wanting it. I don't know. I don't know what it means.
I mean, I think it's
anymore,
going to sell out.
I mean, maybe it's the first one. I guess. You know, resale be high. I don't know.
I mean,
But-
it also has to
I
do
think
with,
people might think
the-
resell would be high.
the sneaker market-
Resale's not going to be high. The shoe sucks.
the sneaker market's also different. I mean, if this came out in between,
2019 and 2021.
yeah, in
Oh, yeah.
between Travis 6's Olive
100%.
and
The 4,
the
a
4,
6, and
yeah.
then drop a new one. Cool, but like I said, it's too late. Like once you create what some would call legendary colorways on legendary models, why would I want? I don't want nothing from you. It looked like he designed that. It looked like it was somebody who has no idea how to design. Has too many things on it, and it's whack. But you know, God bless him, man. Anything else? Nothing else?
In general, or
What?
no? I'm asking
ahead.
anything else about that topic.
Oh,
or in
anything in
or
general.
Anything in general.
Anything.
What do we got?
Are you want to talk about NFL or
Nah, if you want to.
Football.
We already did
because
that,
the
though.
next episode would be the night the
week one.
NFL kicks off. So,
Oh.
or well, I guess it would be the Tuesday before that. But I'm assuming they won't be here. Or I
Oh,
don't
that's
know
the
if you
draft
got
noise.
Other people coming to the show.
Oh,
Oh, well, I'm asking you.
oh you mean like picks or something?
Yeah, like Super Bowl pick or
Oh,
or
we did that the
conference
other
championship?
week.
Were they here?
Oh,
weren't
we're gonna do
here.
this every
Are
week.
you okay?
Wow.
Well, I know we were gonna do it every week. Like,
You can get the new
With new
person's
guests?
opinion on it, or they can talk
Football's
about their
kind of a big
teams
sport.
or whatever. Like, what
People
kind
kind of care about our takes about football.
Nobody cares about my takes on anything.
look,
It's true.
Hard Knocks is ASS,
No, it's not.
Hard Knocks is on tonight.
and
It is.
I'll be watching, but it
I think
sucks.
nah.
It
I don't
sucks.
know.
Well, he has a good
I like the
he
first
has a
episode
good
a lot,
point
but the
about
second
the show.
one isn't good.
But at the same time, it's not that it's not watchable. It's just that like Greg wants to see more stuff off the field, which makes sense. Like they used to go to people's houses or like follow them
sure.
to the like maybe not the club. Like
You know where
always
they
make
do
the
that?
joke about the club, but
One
they
Jets
used to
Drive.
like you know
I want to see them. I mean, so far we saw a man get a piercing in his nose, his ear,
That's about
and
it.
that was it.
Yep.
Like, it's like we're watching college kids.
I also just feel he was rookie, so
No,
he was a
all
college
of them is
kid.
like watching college kids.
I just feel like Hard Knocks needs to go to like an every other year format. Like I really just feel like I've seen one training camp. Like
The
I've
only
seen
reason
them
you're
all.
saying that is
It's 'cause
because
of
they
the
have all these
Jets.
other shows now.
Yeah,
That's
and-
why. If
and it's
none
just-
of those
no.
other shows existed, you would want Hard Knocks every year. Yes, that's
Quarterback
exactly what it is.
on Netflix is
mean-
better than Hard Knocks.
So there's that. There's the in-season
didn't- I
Hard
haven't
Knocks,
watched
and then there's
quarterback.
the other stuff that Netflix was doing. There's
And
way
also,
more football
every
shows
team
now.
has their own. Because, like,
Yeah, I believe
Cardinals
that,
have
too.
no flies or whatever.
I don't watch any of that stuff, but I
I don't
believe
either,
it,
but yeah.
That's the only reason you're saying that.
I don't know.
There's too much inside access.
Even One Jets Drive, like it was on today, and I forgot. I was like, well,
Like I just said, there's other shows. That's
I
the
don't
only
know what
reason
that
you
is.
think
I don't
that
know.
the other one.
I don't think that is
Yeah, but that's
because
exactly
even
how it
no,
works.
because even One Jets Drive. I mean, like it's the same every. Like they're at training camp and they're doing drills and they're like, oh, we got to be different this year, guys. It's like, you know, it's
We're gonna be different.
It's gonna be the same stuff. It's the same
guess
stuff.
what?
You know what I mean?
If
Like
that show didn't exist, you'd want Hard Knocks. That's the point I'm making.
I don't think
If
I would.
all those shows didn't exist, you would only have one show that had that content. Now you have a million shows that have that content, so you're over it.
I
That's
think
how
I'd
it
just
works.
be okay
That's
watching
general
football.
psychology.
Look,
I just-
the Jets. I'm interested.
I just want
in
to watch the
Jets.
games.
I just don't need.
You
Jets
know
need
why?
to go 13 and
Because
4.
they're not in your conference. That's why. Like that's what I figured.
Number
that out.
one seed in the AFC.
If the team is in the opposite conference, you feel like a little more like last year was the Lions, right? They're in the NFC, so I was more interested. This year, the AFC, I don't like the Jets. F the Jets.
No,
And then the
that
Cardinals
is
was-
what it is.
And then the Cardinals
I don't care
was
what
in-
team it
is the
is.
season team.
I don't care what team it is as long as they give me like something that's like interesting to watch.
I
don't
guarantee
need.
you didn't care as much last year about the Lions as you do this year.
I
about the Jets.
no, I cared more about the Lions. The Lions one was way better than this one, and that sucked too.
Well, didn't the Jets come out and say they weren't giving a bunch of access?
Yeah,
before it
they
started?
said it
See,
too
that's-
because
that's
they
the
didn't want to
problem.
fucking be on
Like
it.
the
Look,
cuts and stuff
once
like that.
they teams started like hey, like cutting it down, then the show should have ended right there.
You sound like Kawhi Leonard right there.
I mean, they should have once it ended where they were like, oh no, we're not showing them this, we're not doing that. Don't act like this.
I don't see why they couldn't just pick another team. Like,
No,
you
it
know,
didn't need to be
because
another
Aaron
team.
Rodgers is
It's
there,
gonna
that's
be
why.
the same thing. Every year it's the same thing. Like, look, Aaron Rodgers is there. Awesome. That's episode 1. All right. But I don't need to hear everybody's. But I mean, they're like, hey, let's go over here and talk to the cornerbacks. Guess what the cornerbacks talk about? Boy, you see number 8? Number 8 threw that ball yesterday. Boy, you see number 8? Man, he threw that thing.
Look at 8.
I'm
8
like,
a dog.
Okay, well, thank you. No, y'all not got no holes in them to talk about. Like, what y'all got? Like something. I know that's not what Sauce Gardner want to talk about. Yo, I see 8.
He got his own hot sauce. Why didn't you
Like, it's
mention it?
goofy stuff. Like, these are actual rookies and kids who are stars. Like, I'm talking like these ain't no like
Well, also Garrett and Sauce, it's their second year. Like, yeah, they're still gonna behave that way,
behave like what? Hey, man, you
like children, because they're children.
You
like
see that
22.
over there, man? Yo, number 8's our quarterback, man. What? Fam, y'all ain't got no like nothing lined up for the night. Y'all ain't going to the club. Like, y'all ain't got no like it's
They were
boring.
going to Broadway to eat a charcuterie board.
Fam, that's boring. That's the best part of this entire season. He said
Charcuterie board.
charcuterie board, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the best thing of this. They're so
Shout out
whack.
Tanzel Smart.
Salehi Bumbe, whatever his name is, the coach. I can't tell if he can coach watching this. All he do is go, hey man, do you see that right there? Boy, that's crazy. That's all he does.
Who?
The coach. All he does is like, hey man, that's crazy over there. You watch that. Oh boy, we're gonna do it this year. That's
Gotta be
all he
better.
does.
Your crow analogy, crow speech or whatever it was.
The wackest speeches of
No,
all
it's
time.
not. Crow speech is
Fam, that rookie
Crow
symposium
speech is
thing.
fire. The rookie show
Oh my
was
God.
awful.
Oh my
was
God.
miserable.
Fam, y'all may go 2 and 16 this year.
I think the rest of the audience fell asleep during the crow
Based
speech.
on what?
Fam, that speech was so whack.
No, it wasn't.
He said the only bird that don't run away from a bald eagle or whatever
is a crow. Was the only bird that'll attack an eagle,
Damn,
bro.
damn, they're Jets. What do
Damn.
they care?
Yeah.
They got an airplane. They beat all the birds.
Not really, because birds hit
Yeah,
the engine
bird
and they
strike.
flew right
I
into
knew he was
the
gonna say
hut.
that. I knew he was gonna say bird strike.
Fam.
I knew he was.
Y'all
gonna say
real
it.
like
When are a bald eagle and the crow are ever in the same vicinity?
You might as well.
when a crow attacks an eagle, bro. When a crow goes out of his way to attack the eagle, fam.
Fam,
That's
I've
when
never-
crows and eagles in a ride.
I've never seen a crow attack, but I'm
Jen,
not
look
like
at
a.
you looking in the skies like bird watching.
but
The
what's-
crow
we have-
attack the
we
eagle.
have the
What's
internet.
What's the term What's the
bro.
term for the person who watches birds?
A coach
A bird
can't
watcher?
talk to
An
his
avian-
team
No,
anymore.
Like
Y'all think
like
everything
a
coaches say is
bird
whack.
terrier
What's
or whatever.
coach
Like
supposed to
what's
say?
the?
Let's go win the
it's an
game,
avian-
guys.
it's
Thanks,
a-
Oh,
coach.
there you go.
Very
Avian-
good.
Yeah, something with avian. Yeah,
Yeah, it's an avian
Avian water.
avianologist or
What is
something.
a coach supposed to
Now
say
I'm not a
anymore,
bird lawyer
Ro?
here. I know
Listen,
bird
man,
law.
none of us know nothing about no
You wanna go
birds flying
toe-to-toe on
together
bird
fighting.
law.
The fact that you care that much about that speech, dude.
Crows hang out with corn and scarecrows. Bald eagles hang out in the mountains and the forest and like the lush.
Crows are attacking them.
That man said
Sam!
we're gonna be crows attacking the eagle.
Yes.
Are they playing the Eagles this year? Are they playing the Eagles this year?
You are really dedicated to that wax speech, dude.
Fam,
I
a
almost
crow-
feel
I
like-
have a take. I have to defend it.
How
It
do you-
just is what it is.
How do you
I'm
almost
not gonna roll back
listen,
on a take just because you bozos
You
don't
can't
like it.
open a show like that where your audience
Why
about to fall
not?
asleep 2 minutes into an episode.
Damn.
The stuff didn't even connect. I was like, man, what?
The only thing I thought was, is he
Electric.
telling the truth? I was like, do crows really do that?
They should have opened the episode with that mind melt man. What's that man?
I agree.
They should've
Actually,
started with him.
because he was fired too.
No, he wasn't.
And especially,
Listen,
the
it
best
was
part
better
of
than the crow
No.
speech.
The best part of Hard Knocks is actually when the goldfish appeared in Aaron Rodgers' hands was when man asked, "Oh, what if you was thinking about a giraffe? What would have happened?" That's funny, don't. I don't
listen,
like nothing.
it was better than the crow speech.
Grouchy old
all right?
man. Don't.
They should have
Mindhunter
started
was
with
way
Mind
better
Melt
than
Man.
Mindhunter was way better than the
It's a circus in New York. It's a
than the.
circus.
How was it a circus?
They got Liv Schreider
don't do
coming down in
anything.
helicopters for no reason.
No reason.
They got mentalists in there doing magic tricks. They got speeches
you
about
bring
crows.
guys.
They got rookies in there joining Stomp the Yard and playing
Yeah.
games.
The rookies
It's a
suck.
circus over there.
How is it a circus?
I got Jets at 6 wins.
13-4.
I got Jets
Number
at 6
one
wins.
seed in the AFC.
Them cats is goofy.
This
though.
year feels a lot like the Mets
you making notes,
season
right?
last year, where like it
Because
has to
he's
be
gonna
the
say
fucking
he
year.
never said this.
It has to be the
13-4.
year.
Yeah, he's
13-4.
He's gonna say he never said this. So I hope you're making
13-4.
notes.
It has. This year has to be the year, fam. Because next year, I don't know.
Because of
This
crow-
year
because of
has
crow
to be
speech.
the year. AFC Championship game at minimum
All because of crow
at
speech.
MetLife. The Crow speech is
I've
where it
watched-
starts.
I've
That's where
watched-
the championship DVD
It's
starts.
where it
With the
starts.
Crow speech.
The championship DVD started with the crow
With
speech.
the Crow speech,
They better
fam.
leave that DVD on the cutting room floor.
Now, if Harbaugh would have gave that speech to the Ravens, and like a Raven is pretty close to a crow, I would have been like, okay. But
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have no.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
would have thought it still sucked, but
You
I would
would've
have been
been like,
like,
"Man,
no.
what?"
I still would have been like, well,
least
we're
you
a
tried.
Raven crow. We're pretty close and similar. I could get his thing. We're gonna go attack. Okay,
Fam.
I could get that. But we talking to the Jets, and we talking about a team who was historically whack.
Listen, they could have just been like, "Hey,
It was the most confusing, boring speech I've ever heard in my entire.
Listen,
you trying to
disagree.
get a room full of men who hit each other for a living excited, and you said that.
And another thing,
Disagree. Also, they were in a
Hold
meeting.
on.
It's not like he gave that speech before practice.
hold on.
That's the speech to get your season hype.
No, that's the speech
They
to
were
get the
in a
first
meeting.
episode
They
hype.
were gonna go watch film.
No, no, no.
How do you know?
What do you mean? They was all sitting there in street clothes.
You about to
What
blow
does that got to do
microphone
with
out.
watching film? They could have went immediately to the locker room and did something else. How do you know what they were doing next?
Because why would
It
you
was
give a
lit-
hype speech before they have to get dressed to go to practice? Like, it
Fam.
was
Why
not a
would
hype
you-
speech.
why would you
It
give a hype
doesn't
speech for a
even
video?
matter.
It was a together speech, coming all together. We're the Eagles. We're the Eagles. We're going to soar
They're-
above the Crows.
they're not the
You know
Eagles.
what Crows give?
The
Crows
Eagles are
give
in
the
Pennsylvania.
bullshit.
Wait a minute.
I think I got it wrong.
Hold on.
Eagles will
Wait.
Crows go out of their ways to attack Eagles.
Hold
You know what's
on.
bullshit? Crows, right? So crows go out of their way to attack eagles. What do Eagles
going
do?
on right now?
Eagles fly above the sky
Hold
until
on.
the crows drop off. That's what the Jets have to
Hold
do. They have to
on.
rise above all of the bullshit that's being delivered by the
Ricco,
crows.
stop.
That that
Rico,
is what.
stop talking.
No,
Wait a minute.
that's
The
what.
speech is for them to be the eagle?
Yes,
I have no
Yes.
idea.
yes.
I thought the
is for-
speech was about to be the crows. It's even
the spe-
stupider.
No, it's not even stupid.
there's a team called the Eagles already."
Thank you. Thank you. They're in Philadelphia.
Wait a minute. The speech
They're
was
across-
about them.
It's about an hour away.
Yes,
I
because you
thought
rise
that-
above the bullshit that's being delivered by the crows. crows go out of their way to attack the
Did he know what locker room he was
in?
in?
Hey,
Like,
He saw the
fam,
green and got confused.
Let's just put it this way: he's not an orator. All right, let's not have him.
he's
give
maybe
no
not
more,
an orator.
Let's have. He don't
But
need to give no more
the young
speeches
men will
ever.
run through a brick wall for him, dog.
I don't know about that.
I
I
thought.
don't know about that.
Hold on. I thought the speech was about the Jets being the smaller bird, willing to go attack the bigger one. This speech
They're
was
the big
about.
bird now.
They think they're the big bird, fam. He could have made a better. He could have made like a fighter jet analogy.
Listen, he could be
you
like,
know,
hey,
go-
you know,
The Jets might have been the most we're a quarterback away team
Fam.
of all time. No?
Get this. Who win an MVP or whatever? What y'all got for Super Bowl
Aaron-
championship? Fam,
Fernando Rogers,
I got
53 touchdowns,
Oh
4
my
interceptions,
God.
5,500 yards.
53 touchdowns to who?
Garrett Wilson,
He's gonna score 50 of them.
he's gonna score 26 of them.
So who's
And
scoring
break
the
the
other
record.
30? Who's
Fam.
scoring the other 30
Brees
touchdowns?
Hall's gonna get 8.
Brees Hall ain't got no knees.
Alan Lazard is gonna get like 6.
No, he's not.
no, he's not.
Brees Hall has no knees. Alan Lazard doesn't exist. Who
Brees
else?
Hall has no knees. Brees Hall is in 11-on-11 drills. What are you talking about?
He has no knees.
Brees Hall is going to start week 1.
so they're
With
throwing.
no
Probably
knees.
not.
They're,
With
they're,
no
they're
knees.
He's going to
they're
start
throwing
week 4.
everything. They're
With
not
no
gonna
knees.
run. They're not run the ball at all.
Fam.
Fam. I got Coach Salehi Benberry on the hot seat week 8. He will be on the hot
does that
seat
matter?
week 8.
That's not based on anything.
It's based on you got
No, it's
number
not.
8.
That's literally not based on
Fam,
anything.
they're the Eagle. Stop. Stop it.
That's literally not
The
based on
speech
anything.
would have at least been a bit better. Like, we're the smaller bird and we go get the eagle. And we don't care. We're the smaller bird. We get
They're
the eagle.
not the small bird anymore.
Why? Because
Well,
why?
why?
Because
Why?
they had a top 5 defense. They brought almost everybody back from a top 5 defense.
What was their record last year?
They improved the one position they needed to improve was that
You know who
quarterback.
the number
And
one-
they
hold on.
did.
You know who the
they
number
have
one-
the offensive rookie of the year and the defensive rookie of the year. Like, what are you talking about?
But why didn't he just make a fighter like a jet?
I just don't get
analogy?
it,
They're
huh?
the jet. He could have said
He could have
let's
talked
get on
about
the
Pearl
jumbo
Harbor.
jet.
He could
Thinking
talk about
a jet.
anything.
Let's think
Go
about
to
the
the-
Eagles and the Crows.
I bet
Get
he-
on a 7
and the birds and the bees.
777 and fly to the
I
whatever
bet he
city the-
stayed up all
was thinking
night
about the
and
birds
wrote
and the
that.
bees,
no?
huh?
I bet he read that to his wife. Like, yo, what you think? I bet
you know he did.
I bet he
Maybe,
stayed up all
probably.
night. I bet he was nervous. I bet he was nervous. That was the dumbest thing. I thought they were the crow and they're willing to go attack an eagle. The speech was about the eagle still being the better bird and
Yeah.
dipping. He
And
thinks
they
they're the
gotta rise
eagle.
up, and all the crows will
Man, if
drop
they don't
off.
stop,
No.
he on the hot seat. He'll
That's
be
not based
he'll
on
be
anything.
he'll be defensive
That's based on
defensive
literally
coordinator
nothing.
for the Cowboys
That
next
is
year.
based on literally nothing.
Look, would you
That's
say?
based
Hold on.
on
What you say?
actually
Let's do
nothing.
our teams. Jets going what? 13 and 4?
13 and 4.
Andy,
Number 1
what the
seed in
what the Cardinals
AFC.
going for?
You mean the Lions?
Whoever you root for this year.
Well, the Cardinals are going about 3-14.
Lions 11 and 6.
I think the Lions are going to be 10-7. Is that how many games there are?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, 10-7 for the Lions.
What's Raiders gonna be?
Either 8 and 9 or 9 and 8. I think they're just gonna be mediocre, middle of the road. season.
Like every year.
I
Yeah,
got
man.
Cowboys at 12 and 5.
Cats are way too excited over this rookie that looks like Farva. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm not saying he's whack. I remember watching him at Purdue, but come on, man.
That's
Come
fun.
on.
It's a neat- it's a
I'm
neat
putting
thing. It's a
Aaron
fun
Rodgers
thing.
and the Jets on my overrated list.
Listen, now I'm not gonna go as
Again,
far as
that's
you.
not
and-
based on anything.
I'm not gonna
at
go as
all.
far.
It's
as
based
you
on you
and
talking right
say,
now.
like,
It's not, but that's actually me talking is also not based on
Listen,
anything.
Well, glad you admit it.
I'm not going as far as Greg to say Mans is gonna be on the hot seat by week 3
Hot
or
seat.
whatever you said.
Hot seat.
But at the same
Not
time,
based on
14
anything.
and 3 is insane. Insane.
13 and 4.
Whatever you said. Insane.
13 and 4.
What was the best
Hot
record
Aaron
last
Rodgers?
year?
seat.
600 touchdowns.
They're in the same
Yeah, for
division
his
as
career,
the
sure.
Bills and the Dolphins still, right?
Yeah, but the Bills didn't get any better, and
They were already
Tua's
good.
head does not work. So, I mean, I
They
don't
were
know
already
what
good.
the issue
Hey,
is.
somebody did put a video on Twitter of like Tua in the first game when he got hit. They were like, "Look how he rolled over 204."
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah, I
that.
did see that.
I was dying like he did it on purpose.
He didn't do
You
anything.
can't do that on purpose when you get hit by a 350-pound man.
He
I
just
almost
fell.
over. Yeah, I was like, man, what?
The Jets will be interviewing Bieniemy in the
He already got
offseason.
a
He already got a job.
Oh no, he'll be interviewed by the Jets at the end of the
will not.
season.
That's
Yeah,
not
he got
based
a.
on anything.
Yeah, he's offensive coordinator. He's gonna be interviewing for head coach.
He's a head coach.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's
No, he's
based on
not.
anything.
Yes, he is.
Of the commandants or whatever.
No,
right?
he's not.
Fam, are you okay?
I thought he just went to go be the offensive coordinator there.
Why would he leave where he was at to?
That's what I was always wondering. Hold on, he's the head coach of the Commanders?
Commandants,
actually
sure.
don't know.
No, look that up.
Assistant head coach. All right.
Man, if y'all don't stop, I knew it. I knew Rodriguez wasn't fired or whatever his name is. I knew he wasn't fired. I was like, wait a minute.
Well,
There's no way.
guess what?
I don't know why he would leave and not be a head coach.
Exactly.
He's gonna be fired probably soon. So.
Well, he'll be head coach of the B-Enemies or whatever that
Oh,
team is
that's
called.
why he left, because they made him assistant head coach. He didn't have that in Kansas City. That's stupid. You're not gonna win nothing.
Well, he's going to be head coach of the New York Fighting Jets or whatever they call.
That's not based on anything.
no,
It'll be based on week 8. I guarantee it.
That's not-
I
Eagles.
the New York
guarantee it.
Jersey
That's
Eagles.
not
The-
based on
I
anything.
The New Jersey
guarantee
Flying
it.
Eye
That's
Eagles.
not based on anything.
I have more history of the Jets being bad than you of the Jets being good. So I do have something to base that
No,
off
duh!
of.
Everybody has more history
Good.
of the Jets being bad than the Jets being good.
Good.
But they have a top
Stop.
at least 7 roster in the NFL. And I think they're better than the Bills. The Bills did not get better. The Jets are still bringing back the offensive and defensive rookies of the year. They have a top 5 defense. They have a top 3 defensive line. That front seven's gonna wreak
And how'd that all
havoc.
work for them last year with all
But
those
They didn't
stats?
have a quarterback.
So
Genius,
what?
they
But
do
wait.
now.
Wait.
The fuck? Why would things
There's
not
teams
change?
that
Hold on.
Why would
don't have
things not
quarterbacks
change?
that still win the Super Bowl.
Hold on.
When was the
Jesus
last time a team without a quarterback won a Super Bowl?
Hold
when
on a
was the
second.
last time?
Fucking the Eagles with Nick
2001.
Foles. What are you talking about?
Hold on a second. The defensive rookie.
Nick Foles balled the fuck out. That was like
Listen.
He's not a good quarterback. Joe
That
Flacco.
was 400 years ago.
Listen.
That was 4 seasons ago. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl.
What is your point?
Sauce Gardner's a very good player, but using him as an argument for the team to go 14.
Y'all had Revis. Y'all had Revis.
DJ Reed is the most
it'll make it
underrated player
different.
in the NFL right
Because
now.
corner
They cannot be thrown on.
corner is not.
They cannot be thrown on, and they have a front 7 that's going to wreak havoc. So I mean, I don't know what. I would love to know, George. Please.
Can't be thrown on, man. What?
They can't be thrown on.
Anybody can be thrown on.
Huh?
Who's thrown on?
Like, let's not do that.
Anyone, any team.
Why?
Are there
think-
games? Are there games when the defense is going to play well? Yeah, absolutely. That's football. You saying a corner is the reason they're going to. The corners don't
And
affect
the
the
front
game enough.
7.
Thank you. So
Yes,
if you would have said
you're
they're going to be
welcome.
good because they got Quentin Williams, okay. You said
said
they're
they're
going to be good because they got the offensive defensive player of the year.
I said they're going to be good because they brought back a top 5 defense and have a top 3 front 7 in all of the NFL.
Thank
2
you.
all-pro corners. So, like,
The
yeah.
corner does not affect the game like the other guy does in the middle and the edge rushers. So you keep on mentioning him like he's a reason they're going to be 14-3.
He's not. I mean, he's an all-pro player, and he's coming back.
He's a
Another
corner.
season of-
Now, hold on.
He's a corner.
You
they
know
don't
what?
affect the game. They don't
You
affect
know
the game
what?
to make a
Hold
team
on.
go
You know what he
14-3.
should have
Find me a
said?
Tyreek
Hold
Hill
on.
They
You
had,
know what he
they
should
had
have said?
Revis, and they went whatever
Find
they
me
went.
A Tyreek Hill
3-13.
highlight against the Jets. Like,
He
what do you want?
He should have said that the
Who should've
eagle,
said
the
He's
eagle.
still out there.
He should have said that the crow gets the eagle, but the eagle run away from the crow, and then a fighter jet comes and takes out the eagle. Then it would have been like, let's run through the wall. Other than that, stop. Okay.
No one
I
is
really
out
hope
here
that-
talking
I
about how
hope this
good their
for you.
secondary
I
is
hope
as
this
a
for
reason
you.
they're going to win. Like, what are you talking about?
Anybody got a
If
sleeper?
you said quarterback and Garrett Wilson, yes, because wide receivers
I
affect the
literally
game more
said
than anyone else.
quarterback. I literally
He
said
said that.
quarterback.
He said it.
And offensive rookie of the
Thanks.
year.
And then you said because they got the defensive rookie of the year.
I said
a position
offensive and
that's
defensive
almost
rookie of the
irrelevant
year.
to winning.
Do you have a sleeper Super Bowl winning team? And you can pick the Jets, I guess, but they're not considered
No,
a sleeper
I don't
now.
think they're a sleeper.
Not to Rico.
I mean,
Well,
they're not a
according to Vegas too. The
Whoa,
number
hold
5
on,
in the
hold on,
highest
hold on,
bets.
Hold on.
Number 5 in highest bets.
No, that doesn't
Someone-
matter. We're gonna see what
One
the
of y'all
over
said
under is.
one of y'all said Seattle. So
Sleeper.
Probably Seattle.
The Baltimore Raven Crows.
You think
They're gonna
so?
be fucking good.
Is that a sleeper though?
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I think they are now.
I don't know if
They've
I don't know
been
if there's
so
such thing as a
bad.
sleeper anymore.
Also, the Steelers, I think.
Like a sleeper, would be like.
the Steelers. I think are gonna be fucking good too.
Oh yeah, I picked the Steelers.
Damn, the Jets total is 9.5. 13-4. If you don't stop.
Oh, I will take the over.
Then do it.
14-3 and 19 and what'd you say? 9.5 is their win total.
I'll take the fucking over.
I don't think there's a
want?
such thing as a sleeper team except it's the
Lord.
Commanders. That's the only team that
Cardinals.
Could
No,
like,
people
oh,
like
the Cardinals.
People
Cardinals.
like the Commanders.
No,
Co-
no,
Texans.
Seattle is.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a
Seattle.
sleeper. They're good.
And they did make the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
But
they
there's
made the
always, like,
playoffs
one
last
team
year.
that,
They're
like,
pretty
makes the
good.
playoffs and then like goes on a deep run. Like,
Yeah, like I don't think sleeper's the right word. I think like
Seattle's win total's 8.5. It's
Unexpected.
literally right there in the middle of the league. Sleeper.
hold on. Once you make the playoffs, to me in the NFL,
It
you
doesn't
got a
matter.
shot.
Yep.
It's one win. It's a one-win thing.
That's
you got a
not
shot.
how the NFL works.
So the Ravens
Okay.
are plus 1,800 to win the Super Bowl.
Look,
That's 18 to
the
1.
Ravens got to make sure Lamar Jackson is healthy at week
That's
at
why-
week 9.
That's why sleeper.
You know,
Yep.
a sleeper team to me is like Cardinals, Commanders.
That never happens though.
I think Commanders.
I know that's too far off. I guess sleeper is not the right word
The Cardinals
anymore.
have the lowest win total in the NFL. They are not a sleeper. They are a doormat.
So what? Was the
I mean,
Vikings a
Seattle
sleeper?
was last year.
I feel like the Vikings should have been to the Super Bowl in the last
They're
like
plus
7 years.
3,500.
At
That's-
least one.
That's 35 to
time.
1. That's pretty high.
The Vikings should have at least been to one Super Bowl in the
Hey,
last 7 years.
Guess what? They have
I
the same. They have the same odds as Seattle does.
I mean, I guess you could.
The
call
Browns
that-
have a better odds than the Vikings and the Seahawks. How is that possible?
Browns have.
I would
Chubb.
call the Cowboys a sleeper,
a full
but
season of Deshaun
our
Watson.
teams are too good. We just.
The Cowboys are the 6th highest ranked team to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, we're going 12-5 this year. I think my sleeper to win the Super Bowl, I would say like maybe the Giants, something like that. That's a sleeper. The
I hope
Giants.
they're not good again.
I
That
don't know.
roster's
We'll
still
see.
really bad.
I don't know, man. Waller looks
they're-
pretty good out there. Daniel Jones.
Okay, Waller,
yeah,
yes.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
They still have Daniel Jones, so
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
but
he
Daniel
ain't
Jones
whack.
and Waller have apparently been.
You know, and they still got Saquon Barkley. I mean, they got some. You know, they could get 11. I think they could get 11 wins.
yeah, but you know,
and they got a great coach too.
Saquon's gonna get hurt, so
We'll see.
He didn't get hurt last year. Did he get hurt last year?
Now played the most games he ever played last year. I think he played 13.
yeah, now he's gonna get hurt.
The Seahawks went 9-8 last year. They can be considered a sleeper. It's not like they went 14-3 and made the playoffs. They went
Hey,
9-8
starting
and
quarterback-
got the
They
last
they
seed.
they were putting up a fight against them Niners,
Oh, not
boy.
Pete Carroll.
That first half, they was playing good. Then
Pete
it
Carroll's
all
the backup
downhill.
quarterback this year. Gonna
I don't think
Go
so. I
stun
think
on
you're
them.
thinking about it in reverse.
What?
Because I just looked at the score just now. I was looking at the postseason.
No, the Seattle did really good against the Niners in the first half. Then the
so.
second half, it fell out. I thought.
Oh, so
Maybe the first
quarter is what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
The Niners led 10-0.
Okay, something like that. All right, let's do this
Or
list and go
16-0.
home.
Yeah,
Let's do this top 10 and go home. All right, for everybody who listens to this podcast, if you still listen to the podcast, we appreciate by who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. We are doing top 10. Dang, if I could do pivot size, let's do pivot size. Go to getpivot.com. That's getpyvot.com. Get your promo code Sneak This Podcast. Get yourself a free discount code on socks and free shipping. That is promo code Sneak This Podcast. Go to getpivot.com. That's getpyvot.com. Use the promo code Sneak This Podcast.
You did put mint on the list.
I did, but I don't know if we're supposed to anymore. So, they'll be all right.
Use Mint Mobile.
Let's do top 10 real quick.
They'll be all right.
Top 10 overrated
They'll be all right.
anything to us. Anything.
Oh, hold on. Before you do the list, I am supposed to go on the My First Kicks pod on Thursday.
Let's go!
George venturing out.
I don't know. If
Wait, is that
it's-
with Morgan?
Nah, his name
Morgan
is
Freeman?
Hassan.
Very good.
That would be tight.
Hassan.
Reddick.
I was trying to think
If
of
it was
Hassan.
Morgan Freeman, that'd be tight. That show he's on is fire.
No,
the one
it
I told
wouldn't.
you about, Lioness. Y'all should watch that.
Nope. Oh, wait, maybe.
No, watch it.
I don't have Paramount.
Well,
Let me use your code.
you gotta buy it, or you can do that.
Go to paramount.com
Thursday
/sneak
at 6 p.m. Arizona time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. I don't know if it's broadcasted online live.
Wait, this
or
is
if
live?
He just records it. I
Oh,
don't know.
shite. I'm about to watch it.
Let's
But we're about
go.
to find out.
I'm about to watch it and
B.
post it on the pod page. Yeah,
Hell
good job,
yeah.
George. You know you got to talk about sneakers, right? So you better study up.
I think when someone invites you on the show, they probably know what they're getting.
You better study up.
They probably know what they're getting.
But how do you feel about this? I don't care. I don't.
Wait, hold on. You did it wrong. You did it wrong.
What? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I buy one, but I really don't care. Nothing matters in
A
the
box
world.
just shows up.
Nothing matters in the entire world. I mean,
Box
who really cares?
Shows up
In
at my
fairness, that's
door.
true.
don't-
That is true.
That part is at least true.
I don't know about anymore, man. It's been a little quiet. I'm like, is anybody heard from? We haven't had no meetings. We saw nothing.
I mean,
Hope he all right.
I'm not gonna respond.
Hope he all right. Top 10 most things overrated.
The hurricane was on the West Coast, so he probably good.
Who wants to go first? Because I'm ready to go first right now.
Go
Go
first.
for it.
You want me to go first?
Go
I'm
off.
Let's just
Okay.
go in around. Let's go in a
Everyone
circle.
do honorable mentions first. No,
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no
yeah.
mentions? Fine, let's do that first. Honorable mentions. I don't want honorable mentions
If you go
first.
straight into the list, then you're going to put stuff on the screen.
Cool. Honorable mentions. I don't even know if I can. There's going to be too many various
Alright.
things.
No, it'll be easy.
Whatever.
It'll be easy.
Fine.
It'll be easy.
This guy.
You can still
Go
put
to Mike
those-
Kicks Pod
the
and
names.
watch. Honorable mentions. I got Michael Bay movies. I mean, my God. Like, now, very
I
entertaining.
don't think.
I'll watch them. I'll sit down and watch a.
See, that's tough because I don't think
Well,
anyone like views them highly. Like,
Ambulance. I think ambulance was the nail in the coffin.
Jump the
for
shark?
Greg, because
Ambulance
I mean,
is so
it
shit.
was insane.
once that car pulled up with the minigun.
Oh
I think
my
that's where
God,
He, lost, he
Like,
lost it right there.
Michael Bay has no
I thought
like.
it was the FaceTime
10.
surgery thing.
It's
Yeah.
always
Remember
10.
I said
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that movie was terrible, and you're all like, "It's not that bad."
Look, it's one of those movies that like you flipping channels and it's on FX or TNT
Yeah, it's
or
entertaining.
HBO. But
I never thought it was a good movie, but then I watched it the second time. It's way over the top.
Fam.
Way.
Lord have mercy. I also got Amazon Prime Video. I wouldn't have Amazon Prime Video if it wasn't for Amazon Prime shipping. Like, I'm glad they come together because it's overrated. It sucks, to be honest with you.
Hold on, Maisel was on there.
No. Everything got a show or a couple shows.
Yeah, but every
I was
show they
thinking- I
have,
was thinking
every
about
show they
Box
have,
Service.
every show they have is
that's
fire.
canceled. That's done now.
It's not canceled. It's on Freevee. It's the
Okay, look, I don't watch
Next-
that new whatever version of it now. All
You
right,
should because it's the same exact show.
No, the daughter is one of the worst actresses of all time. If she's a cop now, no thank you. All right. Maisel, My Boys, Jack Ryan.
Oh yeah, the boys. is a
the
good
My
show.
Boys cartoon version, whatever it's called, Invincibility, whatever it's called.
Oh, Invincible. That's a good show. That's an excellent show.
And that's
if
about it.
you saying it's overrated compared to like Netflix or other
And everything
things,
else.
okay,
Overrated.
yeah, it's fine. But it's not overrated in general.
And my honorable mentions. I also got popcorn.
You got enough good
All right.
shows.
Ooh.
Popcorn is
Don't do
whack.
this.
All right.
this.
Now I eat a handful.
Nope.
I eat a handful, but I'm eating popcorn.
I eat
Y'all
popcorn,
crazy?
like- I eat popcorn like every day.
Well, we
honestly.
listen.
I fucking love popcorn.
Continue on.
But yeah,
The next one I'm gonna mention drinking alcohol. I just don't even
Sure.
know why anymore. I don't know why. I have no idea reason why. It doesn't make you feel good. Don't make you do anything.
get it.
I'm too
Takes the edge
old to. I mean, what's the
I
edge
think
for?
it's overrated. I think
Because
it's just
some of us
It's
have
overrated.
anxiety.
It's overrated.
Greg.
It's just
no,
like, it just is.
when
It's just
cats,
there.
when you immediately get somewhere, the cat is like, shot, fam, what you doing?
That's
True.
overrated.
Yeah, that's
But we don't.
partying.
But we never
For sure.
did that.
Drinking, drinking is
I'm not
overrated.
talking about 18
But a
years
brewski
ago. I'm talking about if we go
At
to
the
watch
bar
a game
during the games.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have a
but
beer.
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, we have a
yeah,
beer
yeah.
and chill.
Chill out. Yeah.
Shots and whatever else, overrated. Yes.
Costco, very overrated. Okay, what? It is basically hell. Okay.
Well, okay.
It is HE double hockey
Sure,
sticks.
sure.
It's one of the
So
worst
you're-
places
so
on the
you're-
planet.
wait.
You're picking like certain instances out and saying it's overrated because it still has a value.
I think it's more the
I
event.
like these things. I like to drink, but it's overrated.
So it's more.
it ain't
the,
as great as some other people make it seem to be. Some people live for Costco.
Yes.
Some people live for it.
I
Hey,
agree.
settle down, buddy.
Yeah.
And
Go
so
to
it's
Fry's.
more
Exactly.
it's more
So you
the
putting a
event
spin on
of
it.
going to Costco.
Fam.
Like the experience of going to Costco is overrated.
Driving through the
But Costco
parking
itself,
lot is
yeah,
scary.
it's wild shit.
Like,
Yeah,
I
agree.
can't focus.
It's the Wild West. Mhm.
And the fact that somebody will go in there just to buy a jar of pickles is insane. You want to do all this because you need that many pickles?
I don't like the culture there.
It's insane in that store.
Shout out to Costco's food court. Let's go.
The next one on my list,
$1
I
hot
got the next one on the list. I got the Sneak This Sneaker podcast. That's just overrated. The next one,
Costco compared it to like Fallujah.
the next one,
Driving through a
fam,
parking lot's scary.
fam,
It's nuts.
it is
It's
out of control in
fucking
that parking
nuts,
lot.
man.
You could literally
Right,
run
man.
somebody
Scary
over.
is
though.
not the right
It's scary.
word.
It's
I understand
scary.
what you're saying, but
It's scary.
is not
You
right.
gotta
man.
be on the edge of your seats, and you gotta roll your windows down because you gotta pay
Big
attention.
facts.
Fam.
And then
Relax.
the other honorable mention, I got Sean Payton. I mean, what? Come on, man. What y'all talking about? Sean Payton, if y'all don't stop,
You need to put your own head coach on there.
fam, if y'all don't stop, and he could go in there too. I don't give a all them
all
overrated.
cowboy coaches actually.
Fam, Sean Payton overrated. And I think that's all mine. I also got car alarms on here. I mean, car alarm. What are you gonna do with a car alarm? No, they don't do nothing. I hear a car alarm go off. I don't think someone broke in. I think a car alarm going
Car
off.
alarms, yeah.
I'm like, it
okay,
ain't gonna
for
stop
sure.
me. Anyways,
That would have
yeah,
never
yeah,
even
yeah,
occurred to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I
what's your
understand why.
Who's
That's
going
funny.
next? I'm gonna mentions.
George, go for it.
Go for it,
Uh-huh.
George.
Listen, we got to have this conversation. Bill Belichick, fam. He might be overrated.
Fam,
This
stop.
is the prove it year.
Stop it.
This is the prove it season.
George, stop it.
No.
George.
History is already
This-
solidified. It's over. Maybe his legacy is done, but overrated is
No,
hard.
he has done nothing his entire career without one single player.
That's the
greatest QB of
greatest.
all time.
I mean, what about
And then that guy went and left and won another championship somewhere else with someone who we agree is not a good coach.
No, hold on
You
now.
dislike him.
Hold on. What about big man that used to coach the Eagles? Now he's on the Chiefs with one man, and now he's balling his brains out. And now he's got winning Super Bowls every week.
What are you talking about?
Mustache man
He
head
went
coach.
to the Super Bowl with 2 different quarterbacks.
That's fine, but now he's winning.
And 5 straight NFC championship games.
You can't go to the Super Bowl if you don't win.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when he coached the Eagles.
They were good.
So now is he overrated?
He went to the Super Bowl with 2 different franchises.
All right, man.
Belichick had went to the Super Bowl with one specific player forever. And every year outside of that one player, he's been bad. The conversation needs to be had. This is the make or breaker year for is he good or was Tom Brady carrying him? Period.
Love that.
Also, his team's trash this
George.
year. So,
NFL joint practices. I'm done.
yes,
Yep.
I agree.
Overrated.
Absolutely.
Get them out of here.
Everyone
Put
just
the
want to
players
play the
on the
games.
field the fans want to see, or let us watch practices online.
and everyone just scraps. That's all that happens.
That.
I mean, what else y'all want to see? Actual practice? I want.
No, I don't care
I, don't
anyway.
wanna see
Anyways.
it. I just want to watch the games.
Yeah.
At this
Can
point.
we just see the players
I
that
just
just
wanna
got
watch the
drafted?
games.
You telling me Anthony Richardson ain't playing in the second preseason game because they had
That's stupid.
joint practice?
Listen.
I'm not talking about the starters playing. I'm talking about like the rookie that needs minutes, needs snaps.
He's a
You know what
rapper.
I'm so sick of seeing
Reps.
on social media? Oh, it's only 1 week until, we get to all the football screens. Like, shut the fuck
We know.
up. We know.
We know.
Everyone knows when the season starts. Just calm the fuck down.
Fam, if I see Anthony Richardson out in Tallahassee or whatever at a gas station, at
What's his rap
midnight
name?
rapping
Jivo?
up,
I can't believe
if you
he's a
don't
rapper.
get in the house, bro, I swear to God.
Jivo?
Where do all these shootings happen in every city? Gas
Tallahassee?
stations at midnight or later. Get your ass in the house. Because every single friend he had out at that video probably had a gun.
I
And
hope so. They got to protect him.
You're right, but we're not talking about
his
official
offensive
like
line.
bodyguards. We're talking about if the police show up, he's gonna get in trouble being associated with them. Get in the house, bro. Not number 2. Honorable mention still strip clubs, fam. Enough. Enough.
That's a good one.
Fam,
Great
come
one.
on,
That's
man.
a great one.
Now listen, it's okay to like go in and sit at the table and have some beers with your friends.
Bachelor party.
I don't need y'all going in there spending $400 or $500 going to the back room. Relax,
just
relax.
To get blue balls.
Damn. I'm not giving nobody my money that I work 40 hours that week, and they about to work 3.
That as well.
Okay.
That's a great one.
Greg's gonna hate this one. I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyway. Self-help books, fam.
Why am I gonna hate that? I hate self-help books.
Enough.
Love that.
I don't care
The
for
artist's
them. They're
ways change
overrated.
lives, fam.
Enough.
Man.
All right, this one has a caveat: renewable energy, and the only reason it's on there, the only reason it's on there is because people think buying an electric car, you helping the environment. You're not doing nothing,
got
man.
something
Keep
like
your
that on
old
mine.
car. Keeping your old gas car is better for the environment than buying a new car that's electric. They still got to make batteries for the car. They still got to make parts for that car. All that stuff, oil is used to make all of it. Stick with your old car. All this wind and
got something like
and
that on my
solar
list.
energy is fine and dandy until you realize nuclear is way cleaner, and all we're doing is closing all these nuclear plants. Keep the nuclear plants open, fam. Renewable energy is overrated. And then the one that's kind of like a joke in general, it probably should be on the official list, but being an adult is overrated. I'm tired of
Big
paying
facts.
bills. Stuff breaking every week on my house and my car.
That should
I'm
be on
tired
the
of
list.
Stuff only breaks.
bro.
Stuff only
Money's
breaks when you
spilling out
pay
the
stuff
wallet.
off. If you never pay stuff off, stuff won't break.
Listen,
It's like credit card balance down. Let's go. What? Check engine? Are you fucking
Leave
for
me
real?
alone,
George is
bro.
over here. The rent is too damn high.
Tired of stuff breaking in my house and car, bro. All right, that's it.
Adult's a really good one.
Hell yeah.
That's a really
Yep.
good one.
Yep.
That should have been on the
Kids
list.
ain't got to worry about nothing.
Oh
Big
my
facts.
god.
All right.
What you got?
I had Vegas on there. This honorable
Vegas
mention.
definitely.
Sure.
It's overrated at this point.
Yep.
All right.
It's on the clock.
It's
for sure.
insane.
I'm saying this. It's college sports are on the clock too.
I disagree on that one.
Listen, the last two March Madness tournament's been pretty ass.
I don't know about that. I don't know, man.
Who won this year?
Who fucking cares,
Exactly.
man? The first weekend of March Madness
UConn.
is probably
Of course you know.
No. The first like 3-4 days, like the first like Thursday through Sunday of March Madness is probably
It ain't like it used to be.
is probably my favorite sports time of the year.
You're
I
thinking
will
you're
say
thinking
that.
nostalgic. You're not thinking about recent.
I don't care, man.
College sports
It
is
rules.
kind
Let-
of a good one.
Let me
I don't. do that.
let me think about with the new
It's sloppy. It's sloppy.
with
I'll
the
give you
new
that.
conferences. Whack.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's just-
With the transfer portal, hella whack.
It's getting a little
Yeah, it's getting out of
goofy.
I know NIL.
goofy.
Hey,
I
hey,
never know
goofy,
who
but it's
plays
not
anywhere
overrated.
anymore.
I said it's on the clock.
He said it's on the clock
goofy, but it's
now.
on
The NIL deals, they're good for the kids, but now all the money is that's all you need to make a good team. It's just like the pros.
No, man.
It's on the clock.
He's making a good argument.
When the Big
Because
16
we still gonna watch college football.
I'm
and
not.
We still gonna watch college basketball.
Hey, didn't say we didn't love it still.
Nah, it's
Well, I
not
was thinking to watch
overrated.
March
You know?
Madness.
Look, I think,
Those are two of the best sports every year. College football, college
I'm never gonna change George's mind, but I got 3 people on my
hey,
side.
man.
Huh?
You'll start to
Who?
think about it.
The fuck?
You'll start to think about it.
March, that first weekend of March is probably my
You're
favorite
thinking March
sports time of
2014.
every year.
I agree with you.
I'm thinking March of every year.
Once you get to the Sweet 16, you like, is this over with?
Fam, I need a Wofford to upset a
You don't
UCLA.
stop.
That first upset hits. That first 13 over a 4 hits.
When I
Best
stopped,
time of
when I
year,
stopped
bro.
making my brackets, that's when I knew I was like, uh-oh.
Best
That was,
time
and
of
that was
year,
like
bro.
after
Uh-oh.
2019.
Yeah,
I
What
haven't made
happened
one.
is you got old, just like we all did.
Uh-oh.
Got nothing to do with
Nah.
being overrated.
It's
All right.
the old rules.
Ah, you
To
adult.
continue on with that, another one, ESPN.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are
overrated
still,
for a long time.
Yeah.
but there
I think-
are still people out there that Bible it, and they're.
Oh, here we
I
go.
gotta watch
Here
First
we
Take.
go.
I gotta watch Stephen
Here
A.
it
Smith.
is.
I mean, I'm that guy.
Wait,
I'm that guy. I watch all of them,
But
but
is it as good as it used to be?
But I think
no, it's
First
awful.
Take. I think First Take and Stephen A. are like the lone like good things left of ESPN. I mean,
and it's the worst thing to me.
yeah, it's pretty bad now.
oh, okay.
First
The
Take
best
is
thing
like,
ESPN does is 30 for 30s or the
like
True Docs or whatever.
Yeah.
ESPN's been whack for a long time.
I know, but you wouldn't know that by all these people that still
But
post
it
all
has,
these
it
clips.
has a
and-
monopoly. Like it's a monopoly.
Yeah.
So it
They're
really
lucky
can't
they're
do
attached
nothing
to
about
Disney.
it. It's a
They're
monopoly.
lucky they're attached to Disney
I don't know, man.
because they're
It's-
firing a bunch of people.
They're losing a shit. Disney is losing a fuck ton of money on ESPN. So
Yep.
What else?
All right, last one I'm going to do for honorable mention. I mean, I think most people should know this, but Elon Musk.
I mean, I got a related. Sure.
Because
I got a related choice.
before he decided to jump in the public spotlight, nobody really knew enough about him. You're like, oh, he's a smart businessman. But all that stuff's coming out now. The way he acts with Twitter and everything, you're like, dang, you really are a moron, aren't you?
Sure.
I don't know if I ever really rated him, but I really don't.
I'm not saying
know.
you, everybody,
Yeah,
the
I know.
society.
I'm just talking about me in general because I really don't care for him. But like, I
seen
don't
something
really
today
know.
where there was one of those the farming tweets, and someone was like, "Give me your best Elon Musk whatever in one word," and somebody replied like, "Somebody I don't follow him, I don't think, but they show up in my timeline all the time, and they put innovator, and I just was like,
See?
shut up, man.
Man, you know, we got Teslas.
And Tesla's, going on with that, Tesla's overrated too.
Yeah, Tesla's.
Can y'all not steal my thunder? Not Tesla on the numbered
You
list.
stole my thunder, B.
No, I didn't. 'Cause
Yes,
we,
you did.
All right, Rico, say honorable mention.
I didn't
All right,
say
honorable
two
mentions.
things.
Honorable mentions. Bacon. I'm sorry.
I
don't think
agree.
bacon's that great.
Oh no, you
Wait,
And
what did he
it
say?
hurts-
Bacon.
Yeah.
Wait, bacon
Use-
like you
use-
yeah,
fry
like
up?
bacon. Yeah.
You're insane.
It hurts my tummy, bro. Like I can't.
You're disgusting.
Bacon
Hurts
is,
my, bro,
bacon-
it hurts my tummy, bro. Like I can't eat it,
It's
and I
not
also don't think
overrated.
it's that great.
You're just physically
No.
unable to eat it.
I will
Little
co-sign
column
with
A, little
that.
column
Bacon
B.
is fine by itself, but once they start adding it to burgers and every other fucking thing, like the bacon
It's-
blew up like
bacon
It
that.
is a
Listen,
supplemental meat.
Bacon
It's
is the
not
greatest
a primary
food on
meat.
the planet.
Now,
Period.
I don't know about all
Yes,
that.
it is.
But if your example
Name
is when
something
they
that's
started
better-
adding it to
name
burgers,
something that has more
I
flavor
said-
than bacon without any seasoning on it.
that
You
has
can't.
more flavor than bacon.
You
Okay,
can't.
settle
It's
down.
the greatest food ever created by, you believe in Sky Pilot. It's the greatest flavor ever created by the Big Bang.
Didn't do a lot for me. Video game graphics, like when people talk about like graphics in video games, like it all looks the fucking
yeah,
same, dude.
Like
it's-
Madden is, but there's some stuff that looks revolutionary.
Sure.
There is.
But revolutionary is like, wow, this is so close to human, like, reality. Like, I'm just
It's
like,
not crazy word.
It's not. We grew up playing Nintendo, and you gonna
I
act
don't
like that?
care.
I know
I don't
what
care
you
anymore.
mean, but revolutionary is
Fam, you play different
don't-
games than we do. You always
No.
blade Nintendo stuff. Relax.
Yeah, because I would way rather have gameplay than, oh, these graphics are great. The one game that
Can't
figured
have
it
both.
out is fucking
The
Uncharted.
greatest game of all time has both. Uncharted, both gameplay and graphics.
revolutionary.
Star Wars
You know
in
exactly
general,
what I meant. huh?
I think there's two.
Oh my gosh, you're
Good
stealing
Star
my
Wars
thunder now.
movies. What do you think?
Just-
Now,
You should have said.
Andor
You should've
is
said-
unreal.
well, you should've-
Mandalorian's great.
Andor.
You should have
But
said
there's-
Star
You
Wars.
suck.
You,
Huh?
What? You should have said Star Wars fans. The Star Wars itself is fine.
Nah.
I'm not giving it a rating on my list, so
Nah,
I will spell it out.
I just think
Star Wars is not overrated.
I
The
love
people
Star
who
Wars.
act crazy about it are the ones that make it overrated.
and my
That's
last
the point.
My last honorable mention is
No, but the show,
um,
it itself is not overrated.
my last honorable mention is sitting down. I just recently got an office job, and I'm glad I have a standing desk, because sitting down the entire day, like, it fucking sucks and I hate it. So
You're a
sitting
crazy
down,
person
honorable
too.
mention. I would
All
rather
right.
stand or lay down. Like,
I'm gonna do my 10. Y'all ready for this?
just
We're doing top 10 overrated things to us, anything in the world. Number 10, I got the Grand Canyon. Okay, the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is stupid. We could, if we strategically put some bombs and missiles, we could make another one if we wanted to. Okay,
Sure.
the Grand Canyon is stupid overrated. It's way too far.
It's so vast.
It's so
Not
far.
We will live there.
Fam, it is. It's still about a 4 or 5 hour drive. It is too far to go look at a big hole in the ground.
From
I
where you
did
live,
think
but it's
this
not too far
until-
from somebody who lives there.
I did.
Okay, thank you.
I did think this until I actually took the drive up there. I'm like, bro, this is one of the most majestic things I've ever
Oh
seen.
my
in life.
God! Yes,
Of
you
course,
saw a
walk
unicorn.
out. Well, I don't know how you guys saw it, but there's like a little restaurant. You walk
I've
out
never
that
been there.
back door, and it's like it
Number-
looks fake.
It's so
Look.
vast.
I've never been there.
And let me tell you something.
It looks
from
like
here. Of
it
course
looks like
you've
a
never
big
been
screen. It
I'm
looks like- looks fake.
fascinated by it, but it's overrated. No, it's not worth a 5 hour drive. It's not. It's not. Number
I don't know what that
9.
means.
Number 9. I would love to do this, but I also can see how hard it is with other people. Number 9. I got owning a dog. It's overrated.
No,
It-
absolutely
it-
not.
The way people act online is definitely their
It could
behavior.
be-
is
That's social
overrated.
media, though.
It
That's
could
not
hold
the
on.
same.
It could be
Yeah,
the greatest
no.
thing ever, and I would love to, but it's too much work.
No.
Have a kid.
My dog died a couple.
I agree
weeks
with
ago,
that.
and
Have a
I'm
kid.
in
Have a
shambles.
kid.
Play
Like,
with
I'm
your
still
friends.
not.
Play with your
Hold on now.
Play with
I
your
didn't
sister.
say
can't.
I don't like dogs and I don't care
can't,
about
bro.
dogs. I'm saying
I
it-
miss him
have
every
a
minute of
kid.
every day, bro.
Have a
Like,
kid.
No.
Have a
the
kid.
fuck?
Have
You
a
can't-
kid.
It's like 4 times the price and double the work for longer of a time.
No.
Honorable
Fuck
mention.
that.
No.
Honorable mention.
Having goddamn kids.
Honorable
Holy
mention.
Shit.
Having kids.
No.
Have a kid.
No.
Number
never.
8. Number 8. Overrated things. Podcast. Oh, women talking about how men need to act. Stop it.
I like that.
I don't need any single women who on a podcast telling me how to act like a man.
Very good.
Period. I saw that Nigerian guy who he stopped his wedding.
Who, Dr. Umar?
No, that other. He's not Nigerian. He's from Philly. Nigerian guy
Freeway.
who stopped his wedding. He ended the wedding because his wife commented on a post on social media that said, "Would you cheat on your man for $1 million?" And she said yes. And he ended it. And I am on his side.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen a podcast with the women on there like, "Oh, he's stupid. We could have spent that money." Huh?
We gotta spend that.
But at the same time, they talking about, yo, nobody should snitch. You follow these type of rules, but that one you like, yo, we get a man. Man, shut up. I don't need a podcast, and I'm not like that, but I do not need a podcast of women telling men how to be men. I don't. Now, women should tell women how to be women. That's it. I don't care about it. You take it however you want to take it. Number 7, recycling. You could call that recycling is stupid.
Sure.
Unless every single person on this planet is doing it at the exact same time, it never matters,
Agreed.
okay? Because when I go and throw my can in the recycling bin, another smokestack is throwing a missile in the sky or whatever. Who cares? All right? Number 6, now Ricco, brace yourself, Taylor Swift. Now give me a second, okay? I'm not saying Taylor Swift makes bad music. I'm not saying nothing bad about Taylor Swift. But Taylor Swift, out of everyone who I think it's and I'm speaking of genres and cultures, I would put Lady Gaga above Taylor Swift to me.
Sure.
Oh, okay, you agree with that?
Yeah, that's valid.
But it doesn't seem
Totally
that it doesn't seem to be a universal understanding. I don't get the Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift makes fine music, I'm sure.
Yeah,
seems like
she
a
does.
beautiful person.
I think
whatever she earned it. But
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
But
It's like Beyonce, Taylor Swift.
Sure.
I don't see that. Lady Gaga.
It should be. No.
Lady
That's
Gaga
valid.
is Lady Gaga. Like she is the one.
I would say I wish you had gone to the Eras tour. Cause me not like yes, I like Taylor Swift. I'm not like the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but like fam, when I went to night 2 of Eras tour, I was like,
You're
bro,
not?
this is top 2 best show I've ever been to. Like, I'm glad I bought my ticket for night 2, because if I'd have gone to night 1, I would have bought a ticket for the next night and went back and saw it again.
I just
That's
don't
how
understand
good it was.
That's all I'm saying.
It's fine.
Number 5, I got Space. You could just leave Space alone as far as I'm concerned. Space is stupid.
I thought about putting like Travel to the Moon
Space
or
is
whatever
stupid.
on the
Go
thing.
ahead. No.
Oh.
See, no.
Is that camera still good?
Did I hit it?
I hit it with my foot. Yeah.
Oh, Andy?
I didn't hit it.
Look, space would be awesome if we were going to the moon. I don't know why we went once and was like, we good. Like, that makes no
we
sense
went
to me.
12 times.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But after we didn't go no more. Okay. Look, shoot your satellites up there. Make sure my cell phone got reception, all that stuff. Take a look every once in a while. Is there something coming? Nope. And then go ahead and wrap it up.
Honestly,
Space,
if something coming, it doesn't matter.
it really don't matter.
So don't tell us.
All right.
Just let it happen.
Man, what you talking about? We
Shoot
it
missiles
matters.
at it.
We seen Bruce Willis in that.
Yeah, but that's a Michael Bay movie. It's too much.
No, we can split it.
It's
They
too
proved
much.
it. They proved it.
Send the drillers up there, B.
Fam.
They proved it.
Out of everybody on the planet, they went to the middle of Louisiana.
Yeah. Need the drillers, bro.
And they
I
said,
don't think the rig was in Louisiana. I thought just what's the name's Ben Affleck's thing was in Louisiana.
no, his was in Texas, wasn't it?
Oh,
I don't know.
Whatever. They went to the
Anyway.
It
deep
was
south.
offshore. I know that.
Number 4, I got food trucks. Okay,
I knew he was gonna
Now,
put that on there.
let me
This is
tell
what
you
started
something.
this.
Food trucks are delicious, but food trucks take 20 minutes to get your food, and you got to wait outside, whether
you're
it's hot,
outside.
cold, or rain. There's nowhere to sit down and eat, and food truck food costs almost just as much as restaurant food.
Sure.
I could understand paying $21 for a burger at a restaurant, because this is a fully staffed restaurant with power. I don't understand paying $21 at a food truck with 3 guys with mustaches in there cooking my burger, and they need $21. I don't get it. It's a truck with a propane gas tank, a generator, and an Apple swipe, take Apple Pay.
Very good.
And you need that, and you get less food. And once you get your food, you ain't got nowhere to sit down and eat. So food trucks overrated. Delicious. Hey, I ain't got no problem with them.
Debatable.
It depends.
So
it
I'd say one caveat to that: if it's a taco trucks, don't count.
Well, so
Or
Taco
taco
trucks are
stands.
elite.
listen.
Yeah. But it's
listen.
pretty
He's
fucking
not.
easy
He's
to
right
fire up a
about
taco.
some of what he's saying, but Phoenix food trucks are overrated.
Unless it's
Food trucks in other
tacos
places got
and
good
they
stuff.
do not speak
Hold on, no.
English.
I didn't say the food's bad on any of them. I'm just saying the work and the price of it. It doesn't make sense.
But let's say if you go to a taco truck, you're getting.
I've been to some good food
Cheap
trucks where you in
tacos.
better weather and stuff. So none of that other stuff.
Okay, now
applies.
look, we at the beach and you
what
grab
I'm
a few
saying.
tacos and you land in that's 2 different things.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, I got The Sopranos. Now, a lot of people probably would have thought I would have put The Wire. The Wire blows Sopranos out the wire. The Sopranos was stupid. I liked it, but it was stupid. Okay, there was a whole episode of him hallucinating and farting, like actual farting. Stupid. Fine, I'd watched it. Fine. Stupid. Number 2, I got Urgent Care.
No, it didn't have a season as bad as Atlanta's 3rd season, bro.
Nah,
Good
don't do that.
Lord.
Number 2, I got
Yes, it was
Urgent Care.
bad.
All right, Urgent Care is overrated. All right, Urgent Care is there for your convenience. That's fine. Urgent Care is too expensive. Is 1. 2, they go like this.
You good?
You good? Yep.
It's viral. You got a virus. Go ahead and take this, and you good. You sure? Because my heart is feeling funny. You good? Go, and they send you home. And number one, I got America. I love it to death. This is my country. I love it to death. But this place is wildly overrated. Okay, let me explain something to you.
Standing O.
Right now, the biggest flex that I hear people was like, whose homeless population is better or worse? It's like, no, we got the most homeless. No, we do. Now we do. This country is
Talking about
insane.
states fighting with each other?
States.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yo, where you from? I'm from? Yo, no. Trust me. Ours is crazier than your homeless population. No.
Going to
Our-
Portland changed them.
Fam, I don't see anything on a monthly, weekly, daily, yearly, century, decade of anything that benefits anybody. This is supposed to be a country for the people, and all it is a bunch of people who are divided, trying to be better than the other person. Capitalism is out of control. Do you understand me? Out of control. I'm in Vegas and I go, I don't believe it. There can't be no respect. They spent $10,000 on champagne and sprayed it on themselves. They didn't drink it. The homeless population is out of control. Decision making is far between. Voting is stupid. Having a government that is like, they're too busy trying to be right with each other versus actually doing something for this country. Yep. People are fascinated by AI and things that will essentially we won't matter anymore. Creative, that's cool, but you can't. No, education in this country is insane. Love this place to death. I'm not going anywhere else, but stop it. America is insane. Now, if I'm coming from Afghanistan or somewhere, it's fire over here. You coming from Mexico, deep Mexico somewhere, man, America's fire, all right? But stop it. Stop it. Let me tell you something. One of the most controversial slogans of all time, make America great again, depending on the context you use behind it. Let me tell you something. When we talk about, boy, back in the day, it was better when you used to go outside, ride your bike. That's when America, to me, was great again. I ain't talking about whatever some other people think America was better.
$600 rents and $30 gas tanks.
But when you used to know the gas station had 99-cent gas, and you used to take your bike and leave and come back for hours, and mom didn't even look for you. You left at 9 a.m., came back at 9 p.m., and nobody was like, where were you? Now. Impossible now. Everybody is a freak. Everybody is a weirdo. Music is trash. The social media is trash. Everybody sucks in this country pretty much. All right? And you can add me to it. I don't give a shit. But everybody sucks here. And there is no turning back. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. I'll see all of you in HE double hockey stick. Because that's exactly where this country's going. We'll probably nuke ourselves just to see if we can actually do it.
What do you mean going? It's already there.
I'm sure it's going to happen on accident.
And anybody look like you're a traitor. Go ahead.
Number 10, like I said, goes along with something that Fam Drew said earlier, Teslas. Fam, there's other electric cars out there. Yep. You talking about a car that's breaking down and exploding and stuff? Go buy a different electric car. Y'all all don't need Teslas. And the people that got Teslas, stop driving like that.
And you can't have there's no customer service. You can't fix them.
Yeah. Fam, you'll tell me you don't see nothing but Teslas speeding crazy.
Tesla's the only car that I get car sick in. I have no idea why. It's the only one I get car sick in. And look, I want a Tesla. I want the Cybertruck. But let me tell you something. A Tesla is just a gigantic.
A Tesla's just another car.
It's just a gigantic remote control car for adults. Though that thing is just a.
You know why you get sick in a Tesla?
What?
The apartheid.
The what?
Apartheid.
What is that? A what? He said what?
He said apartheid.
What is that?
Well, you don't pronounce the H, but
apartheid.
Oh, apartheid. Oh, I thought it was like a chemical. Apartheid. I was like, oh shit.
Listen,
what is it?
I'm sure there's some people out there that buy Teslas because they just trying to be a good Samaritan or whatever and buy an electric car. But the majority of Tesla buyers just want a Tesla because they think Tesla's cool. Yep. Okay. Stop buying Teslas. There's other companies out there. Matter of fact, I think Honda is making one that's probably going to drive forever.
Lucid.
We know how the Japanese get down.
Polestar.
Toyota's making a pickup.
Number 9, I know you're going to agree with this, and I can't believe you didn't say it. NFL backup quarterbacks. Are you kidding me? The greatest player on an NFL roster is the backup quarterback.
I disagree with this.
What?
Because I told you this last year and the other years before was the first time that I actually almost knew every single backup quarterback because they were needed.
QBs are overrated.
Almost every single team needed theirs last year.
Every team does need a backup quarterback, but
no, actually had to need them.
Fans go to the game begging for the backup to play when they got a starter that's completely fine.
Sometimes the starter is completely whack. That's why they be begging for the backup to play.
So you think the fans are the experts on the matter?
It ain't about the experts. It's about at the moment. When Cooper Rush is winning, guess what I want to see?
That's why it's overrated, because you thinking in the moment. You just made a speech about the United States of America. Now you're trying to tell me backup QB is not overrated.
In the moment. I need to win today. I need to win this Sunday. If Cooper Rush is winning, leave him in there until he loses.
But he wasn't the backup at that point. He was the starter.
Well, he was technically the backup, but the starter got hurt.
Yes, you didn't root for the starter to get hurt. It just happened.
I know that.
So people
But
rooting
then-
for the backup to play because the starter's
No,
not
hold on.
playing well is different than
when
your,
I
than
hold
your
on,
quarterback
hold
breaking
on.
his leg.
When I heard my starter Dak was coming back, he was getting right. I said, hold on now. I said,
and then
hold
you
on.
were right, and you were wrong.
And I said,
you
yeah,
saw
I
that,
did.
and then you were wrong because
And I
Dak
said,
came back and they started winning.
And I said, leave Cooper in. He lost to the Eagles. Go ahead and bring back. Do it back.
Yeah, so
That's
you
it.
were wrong,
That was
and
it.
then Dak came to starter, and they started winning.
For the moment.
Exactly. Backup quarterbacks overrated. The most famous and favorite player on the NFL roster. Fans are insane. Number 8, Five Guys hamburgers. If one more person talks about how good a Five Guys hamburger is, I'm gonna lose it. Five Guys is about the 27th on the list of places I would go if I wanted a hamburger, fam. Five Guys is overrated. Number 7.
This burger. Just too greasy.
Exactly. Overrated. Just a burger. People swear by Five Guys.
Now you can make the argument for In-N-Out now.
No, you
No, the
can't.
fuck you
Because,
can't.
but
You
In-N-Out
could
is-
make the
no,
argument
In-N-Out-
for it.
In-N-Out is a
No, you
drive-through
can't.
where you go and you pay $5 for a double-double. It's not the same thing. People act like Five Guys is the greatest burger on the planet. No person.
I don't know anybody who feels that way.
No
so.
person
$16.
said In-N-Out is the greatest burger on the planet. They just said
I did.
In-N-Out's the greatest fast food burger on the planet. There's a big difference.
Alright.
There's
Yeah.
a bazillion burgers.
You go to
that are
Five
better.
Guys and you get a burger, drink, and fries, and it's $28.
I mean, that's everywhere.
Not in and out.
Shoot, McDonald's combo
You
meal is
would-
$12 now.
You wouldn't go to Hamburger Heaven wherever we go over Five Guys for the same price?
I haven't been to Five Guys in like 10 years. I don't know.
Exactly. So why are you arguing then?
I'm not arguing with you.
You did.
I just said you can make the same argument for In-N-Out.
No,
You could. You could.
No, you can't. In terms
could.
of different categories.
Fine.
No, you can't.
If you're putting those two in the same category, you're already wrong because one you can drive through and get it for $5.
All right,
The other
man. If
one
you
is
don't
different.
stop,
Five-
drive-through. A
Five
drive-through
Guys
matters.
is
It's
not
no
fast food.
food.
Five Guys is not fast
Oh,
food.
my God.
Five Guys, you got to park, get out of your car,
Man,
go
if you
inside,
don't
order the
stop-
food. Oh, you think that's the same thing?
Fast food is fast food. Fast food to me is junk
There's
food.
a reason why.
Fast food
to
is
me
junk
is
food.
junk food.
Chipotle is fast food to me.
Okay, that's not the definition. So you can believe whatever you want.
Man, I'm talking about today. Yes, in the original form of when those were started was about you could drive your car
No,
and go
today
through.
is wrong.
Man,
Yes, there's a reason there's called fast casual and fast food. They're two different things. I mean, read a book.
Get you a self-help book.
Number 7. I know Gregory's gonna be upset about this. Stephen A. Smith talking about sports. Shut up. Go act on what's the show he's on? Where
General Hospital.
Go be on General Hospital, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Stop talking about sports. Shut up.
Why? He knows
Overrated.
sports.
I'm just gonna assume you're
I
joking.
think Shannon Sharp is more overrated than him.
I'm just gonna.
They're all
Shannon
overrated.
Sharp is
Let's
not
just get that
plastered on
straight.
everywhere talking about sports in an incorrect. Stephen A. Smith is on boxing, football. He talks about baseball. He knows zero about any of them. At least Shannon Sharp played football. So when he has a conversation about football, I'm not arguing with him. Stephen A. Smith talking about sports. You know nothing. Russia's military capability. Number 6. Vastly overrated. Vastly overrated, fam. Now, we didn't know this until March 2022. Vastly overrated, fam.
Them cats were supposed to win day one.
People was worried. They've been on like that doomsday
still
clock. You've been worried about Russia on the doomsday clock since what? The Cold
Kennedy.
War, before the Cold War?
Man, forever.
Man, Russia's military capability, overrated.
That's hilarious.
Number 5, TikTok videos. Yes, there's some funny stuff out there. Fam, if y'all don't stop like this the whole day watching one app, it's okay. You can do other stuff. Go outside, play YouTube, play whatever. TikTok is not it, buddy. Number 4,
Go play.
luxury clothing.
Thank you.
Luxury clothing. Stop spending your money on luxury clothing. And matter of fact, you can add handbags and all that other stuff too. Overrated. Overrated.
See, you're thinking of the actual item as being overrated. Nobody buys luxury goods because they care about the item.
Yeah, that's overrated too.
I don't care why they buy it. It's
They
overrated.
buy it because it makes you look and feel a
That's
certain
even
way.
That's
worse.
fine.
I'm just saying.
Overrated.
Okay.
That
I'm just saying.
this T-shirt cost me probably like about $8. It's the same thing as a $500 T-shirt from wherever.
Nah, because when you walked in, I didn't go, ding.
Yeah, you
It's a
did,
difference.
actually.
Not the shirt. No, I didn't.
To the fit.
Now, if he came in with the Gucci, I'd be like, okay, I see
But
you.
I'm not worried about that. I'm an old man who can barely get up off the couch. Bro. Like, I care about that.
Okay.
I mean,
What else, man?
damn, I was at the chiropractor yesterday. You think I care about luxury goods? Y'all don't stop buying that nonsense. Luxury goods is literally rich people seeing how far they can get over on all the other people who aren't rich. It's literally a scheme like Kanye.
Well, I'll tell you this.
When
though.
Kanye was selling all them ripped clothes and we were saying, like, basically it's like a social experiment about how far can he go before people say, no, that's enough.
Yeah,
that's
but
what luxury
I'll tell
goods
you
are.
this: luxury doesn't do what it. Every single person in the world is walking around with luxury goods. It seems like no one is like.
Oh, there's zero luxury goods in my. Well, Hannah has a small handbag that was Chloe, so that's one luxury good in my entire house. Other than that, zero, unless you consider like Nikes or whatever, because I don't. Number 3, I know you're gonna agree with this, and Ricardo's gonna be upset, but I don't care. British rap of all forms, fam.
And black people in London. Period.
Good God.
British rap is the worst
bro.
thing this side of
Suck
country
your teeth,
music,
Greg.
fam. Okay,
Rough.
overrated.
Rough. Shut up.
Number
No.
2, we already talked about in droves, Las Vegas. The most fun things for me to do in Las Vegas is go sit in the ballroom and watch the tournament and get drunk and eat hot dogs. Pause.
Yeah.
Yo.
Glizzy lights.
Hey, yo.
Glizzy in a Bud Light or a Budweiser or whatever.
Hey, yo.
That's the best thing to do in Vegas. Going
Yeah,
to
the-
gambling,
you dip
going
it
to
in?
the
The
pool.
guy that puts the glizzy straw in the Bud Light.
Hey, yo.
Las Vegas is super overrated. And number 1, and you should have known I was going to say this. You wouldn't have ever guessed it, but you should have known. The mantra that Canadians are kind. Canadian kindness is overrated. Fuck Canada. Fuck everybody who lives in Canada. You motherfuckers ain't nice. I know better.
Hey, sorry.
I thought you would have said the world.
Tim
Honestly.
Hortons.
I was waiting on the
Oh,
world.
yeah. This entire planet.
Humanity.
Canadians are nice people.
Overrated. Canadians are not nice people. Overrated.
They got the best marketing PR team of all time.
Facts.
Yes, it's Nike.
Yeah. Nike Canadians like this. Touching.
Touching. Yeah, that's what Oregon's so far up north. What else? What you got, Andy?
All
What's
right.
number 10?
Number 10, the beach. I don't care what anyone says. The beach is fine for a little bit, but it is overrated. The ocean sucks. Fuck the ocean. Fuck the ocean. The ocean's cold. Even the warm ocean, whatever. The beach, there's sand everywhere. It's hot. It's sticky. There's a million fucking people. Sunscreen sucks. I'd rather be beach adjacent and enjoy
Sunscreen does suck.
a beer sitting at a bar right across from the beach and watching the sands. But I don't want to go lay on the beach
Having
anymore.
all that grease from sunscreen is
And then
one of the
sand
worst
gets on it,
feelings in
and
the
sand's
world.
all in your clothes, and it's in the Airbnb the whole
And
time.
I don't want to go in the ocean no more because
Exactly.
there's sharks and stuff in the ocean. That's their domain. I don't
Yeah.
need to go in there.
They've been there since like.
Sharks kill
It sounds like you just learned
When
that.
we were 10 years old, we didn't care.
Sharks kill 50 people a year. Humans kill about 12,000 sharks a year.
I would have agreed. I would have agreed with you if I didn't go to private beaches
Oh, I don't
now.
want to kill
Well, yeah.
sharks. I just don't want to go hang
Yeah,
out.
rich, wealthy beaches that you go to are probably different.
Because
but,
when I go to the beach now and it takes me right to the sand and I say 4 and they run out there with chairs on their back and set up and umbrellas and throw it in there and we just
yeah,
sit
I don't,
down like that.
I don't
And
have
we
the,
got a
the
blanket,
ultra
please,
rich
and they throw a blanket on
Say
us.
4?
Yeah, that's like you in Vegas. Huh?
I'd be like this
you
on
did
the beach,
rich things.
like this.
That's rich things.
You did rich
I'm going to the
shit.
beach and there's homeless guys trying to play with their ding dong. Like,
Listen, I disagree that the beach is overrated as a concept, but I agree 100% that suntan lotion is the whatever. you
Sand
wanna
is definitely
call it,
overrated,
is the
though.
and
I
those two,
hate
the combination of
sand.
those two is the worst thing ever.
I do hate sunscreen too. Once I learned I had to wear it now, I was like, what the?
And you can't even drink on the beach. Like the best thing is like sitting in a nice cold beer on the beach and they won't even let you.
Your
Unless you got a private
dermatologist told
beach.
you and you got acre.
And whoever doesn't bring the spray kind, I'm not rubbing that
Yeah.
stuff on.
Correct.
If you don't got the
Yeah.
spray, I'm not wearing it. I just gotta risk it that day. I'm sorry. I ain't rubbing all that on me. Man. What else you got? Number
All
9.
right, number 9. Rico already said it. Star Wars. It is good, but it is overrated. If you think of all the movies out there, and shows, only half of them are any good. A 50% win rate is not good.
Yeah, it should have ended a long time ago.
The 3 new movies,
That's fair.
trash. Absolutely trash. All of them. All
Trash
3 of
is
them.
really strong.
The prequels, maybe one of them's okay. The Revenge of the Sith.
Well, Kylo Ren was kind of fire.
No. Not
That
at
was
all.
kind of
I like
fire.
the
Those
second
movies
one.
sucked.
I honestly do. Like, I think it's entertaining. Is it one of the best
The original
ones?
trilogy gets a pass because of nostalgia. The
No.
Mandalorian's a good show. Boba Fett
Yeah,
sucked.
but they weren't bad movies though.
Empire
Yeah, but
Strikes
they're not-
Back is
they're not
an
the level
excellent
people-
movie.
Yeah, those
They
three
are
fire.
great movies, but the
But
way
just the
people,
one.
the people that put them up here like this.
If someone wants to say OG Star Wars, like original Episode 4 Star Wars is a bad movie, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Nah.
Empire Strikes Back is a
All three were good.
fantastic
One-
movie.
one
You
of
wouldn't
them-
feel that way because you watched them like pretty close to when they originally dropped. Now, if Cortez watched it now, he'd be like, "Get this off my TV screen!" Like,
The movie Rogue One is one of the best Star Wars movies ever made, and that's why Andor is the best of the shows.
Rogue One
Correct.
was okay.
No,
Nah,
you
Rogue
smoking
One's fire.
stick. It is
Alright.
fire.
All right.
But Star Wars has like a 50% win rate, maybe 60. That's not. That's
I don't think
people
so.
been
I
shouldn't
think
be
it's less
acting
than
the
that,
how
but-
Star Wars the end all be all about sci-fi movies.
Yeah, but I don't see nobody saying it's like the greatest movie of all time.
I think
They're
Star
just
Wars.
nerds.
Star
They're
Wars
just
should have
nerds
added
about it.
blood. If they would
Like
have added
Star
blood,
Wars shouldn't have its own convention or whatever. I agree, 100%.
everything has a
that- I don't-
convention.
But you know what I mean, you freak.
Hats and Pins Expo.
This UB size tripod don't got its own convention.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
might.
It doesn't.
Tripod
It
convention?
might
Photography
go-
conventions.
It might. Okay.
Probably
yes.
it's
It
probably
ain't- it
those
ain't
are
a convention
and
just
those are
for that.
probably underrated.
They got sections.
All right, number 8, dessert. Dessert
You
is
smoking?
overrated.
You smoking?
Going to a
At a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Valid.
Going- At a restaurant, yeah.
Stop. You smoking?
But like
shrooms.
cookies and cream ice cream, not and chocolate chip cookies, nah, not.
But
really.
here's the thing: I'm not going to a restaurant to give a little slice of cheesecake for $10. Like that's freaking ridiculous.
Sure.
Restaurant
I'll go to
dessert-
it. I would rather
restaurant
go
dessert
to a
is
dessert place.
Restaurant dessert is way overrated.
There
I
it
don't
is.
care if you get it.
If you
made
make
from
it-
the greatest French chef.
I go to a
ever.
birthday cake. I go to a birthday party and they have
Unless
birthday
if
cake.
they bring you
Get that
Tres
outta
Leches
here.
cake,
Wait,
what you
unless
gonna
you're
say?
at Cheesecake
Leche is
Factory,
disgusting.
because cheesecake is
Exactly.
like the one good thing at Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory.
is the best dessert there is.
You go to a
And
place.
It's not even.
Matter of fact, y'all just went. Ain't Tres Leches cake on the menu at what you call it, Bacanora?
I didn't
were
get
all-
it though.
Yeah, it's Mexican.
They
Tres
were out of
leche is
dessert,
used
weren't they?
cake.
Okay, but Bacanora
No,
is
I don't
fire.
think
That's
Never
the
had it.
problem.
That's fine.
Maybe they
Fire.
were.
They were out of
Maybe-
desserts.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think-
we went
Because
pretty
they're
late.
overrated
so, I mean,
anyways.
What you talking about is if a Tres Leches connoisseur went there, they'd probably say it's fire.
No, I get it, but you saying you
You're
were making
saying
the
it's
point
a-
that all restaurant desserts are fire or fine.
I didn't say that.
You were disagreeing with us.
No, I was like, he
Nah.
said dessert. He didn't say restaurant dessert. He said dessert. You said restaurant
Mm-hmm.
desserts.
Yeah, but then he started talking about before I said that.
Let me tell
I
you
didn't
something.
say that out of nowhere. No, I
You
just
walk
said I
into
said
a
restaurant. I said dessert. If you go to a
restaurant and
restaurant-
order you a nice little chocolate with a little scoop
Nah,
of
get
ice
that outta
cream
here.
with a
Get
French
that outta
press
here.
coffee, and you sit there,
Gross.
which is gross.
He's talking about
You're
something
in Paris!
You're in Paris.
No, I'm not. I'm at the parlor over there on Camelback. You get you a nice little cookie with the ice cream with French press.
Parlor.
The parlor pizza shop. You ain't never been there.
I've been there.
I've never
Me and
been
Megan
there,
went on our
actually.
first date there.
Yeah,
Didn't
look
get
at
dessert.
that. And look what happened. Now look at y'all lovebirds.
Didn't get,
Y'all
Yes.
ordered the dessert.
Parlor
we did not get the
responsible.
dessert.
Parlor should have been your
Look
wedding
at
party.
Number 7, luxury brands. I have it as well on my list.
Bam.
Get out of here with this stuff. It is awful looking.
Man, if you don't
You
stop.
go down with the ship, you loser.
Man.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
If you're gonna tell me a pair, the best thing that are out there are Gucci slides and they're $600, F off. Eat my dookie.
Yeah, but it's not.
I don't care if it was made in Italy or what. Eat my
It ain't
dookie.
about that.
Can't believe what these losers.
Luxury
pay for
goods
stuff,
isn't
you know?
about the luxury good.
And I know that. It's about the
Okay.
feeling you get too.
Okay.
Fuck that feeling.
Okay. Well, when you cop bread once, I mean,
Yeah,
Lug-
but I didn't
luxury-
pay.
You get that same.
I didn't pay $1,000 for them.
Luxury goods is Inception and what's that pyramid scheme thing? Put in one, wrapped in one.
Ponzi?
Yeah, it's Ponzi. It's Ponzi Inception. That's what luxury goods are.
All right, number 6, cruises.
Facts.
I have
Because
never
you spend
actually
millions of
done
dollars
Facts.
on
Cruises.
That
I have
fuck
stupid
I
British
do.
brand.
Fat
That British brand is
Cruises on.
stupid.
Cruises.
Stone Island or Italian, whatever it is.
I
Dumbest
have
brand on the
A
planet.
guy buys one Stone Island shirt. Now listen to him.
Yeah, but it was a Stone Island shirt with shorts and socks. Look,
entire
cruises
Cruises.
are stupid
I'm
overrated.
surprised you didn't put it on your list.
I forgot about them.
I've never been on one, but the fact that these are still selling out, I do not understand that.
See, I couldn't
You're
put
getting
it on the list. I never.
and you know why? Because Ocean is the
Scariest
place on
fucking
the
thing.
fucking planet. And
I do
we have the
agree with that.
audacity to go out there on a ship that I don't even know how it floats.
Yeah, but
Okay,
your
now-
reasoning
No,
for
no,
cruise
no.
being
Hold
overrated
on,
is
hold
wrong.
on, I'm not
say,
done.
But I'll
I'm
say
not done.
this: if you went on one, you probably would have fun just
Nope.
because you like. Trust me.
You'd have fun.
You
No,
have
there's
fun
kid-
just because, like, all you
there's
doing
kids
on
I
a
feel
cruise-
like I'd have fun
Listen,
too.
Only thing you do on a cruise all day is go to the
Chill.
pool, drink, eat, have fun.
I don't need to go on the ocean and do that.
Rico,
I understand
you'd have
that,
fun.
But my point is, in
I feel
general,
like I
you
would
would
have
have
fun,
fun.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's
But it
worth
is
it to pay to do
scary.
that. I'm just saying you would have fun.
I don't know.
Now,
It's
to me, I
probably a
agree.
good
It's
time.
still overrated because I'm not paying to go do that. But if you did it, you would have fun while you're there. That's all I'm saying.
I could pay that and go to inclusive resort and have an even better time. But cruises, they have
Sandals, Jamaica.
little kids running out there, running around, no parents watching them. A bunch of
That
fat
ain't
people.
what happens on cruise ships.
How many of you been on?
I've been on a cruise before. I've been on an 8-day cruise to many islands, man. All right? Ain't no kids running around on no cruise ship.
Yeah,
bro.
the boats they
ain't
have now with all
happening.
those like.
Oh,
They got a lot of most cruise ship stuff is entertainment these days. They'll have like
It ain't no kids.
a stand-up comedian one night, like
Yeah.
I
Michael
was listening to
Bublé.
podcasts. They got like they got go-karts now and
Michael
roller
Bublé.
coasters on there. Like, get out of here. With
Yeah, but
cruise.
You
by the
would
time
love it. You would love
all
a
the
cruise.
kids
though.
are gone. Like they're in bed by the time you getting ready to
Cruises?
do anything,
also
like
being
dinner or
stuck with
whatever.
that many humans in one space. I don't care if they're kids or not. Awful.
Yeah, see, you got two different reasons, all right? But you have to be on one. Now, being on a cruise for 3 days, you'd be all right. But being on a cruise for
I
8
feel like
days, kill me, all right? I'll jump off overboard.
I don't. That's why it's overrated. I don't need to pay that for that experience. I don't need to pay.
What
money
else
for
you
that
got?
experience. Number 5, New Year's Eve. Get
Yeah,
out of
I
here with
agree.
that.
sure.
That is.
Sure.
It is. Everything's overpriced. Cops are trying to get you arrested.
I celebrate East Coast New Year's. 9
everything's
p.m.
packed.
9:01 p.m.
Everything-
I'm asleep.
And on top of that, get out of here with New Year resolutions. If you need a day of the year to make you a better person or work on something, you're
Sure.
a trash person.
None
I
of
don't care.
those reasons make it overrated for me. What makes it overrated is people like you. They make it seem like you're forced that you have to do something or you're lame. That's
Sure.
why it's overrated. Like get out of here.
That's
Who
just
cares about
overrated.
that?
Like, once you get to a certain age, it's like, man, I don't went to
do stuff.
37. I'm good on them now. Like, 3, 2, 1, time for bed. What are you talking about?
And there's something else on my list up
One time for
a little
bed.
higher that I'm going to add to the New Year's Eve thing, but I'll wait. Number 4, like Greg said, I'm sorry, Rico, Taylor Swift. Super overrated. These fans are acting like Michael Jackson's out there, or the Beatles,
Did you
or
see
Freddie
the-
Mercury.
You see the video from
It
New
is
Jersey?
insane how these people are acting over Taylor Swift. I'm sure her music's just fine.
I
I'm not a
have
fan.
no problem with it.
They're
man.
acting like she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
But
She's mid. I'm sorry. She
Lady
is.
Gaga
She cannot
is
dance.
my favorite.
She cannot
There's
dance.
all women there, man. Like
Enrico.
one of the greatest. Okay, so one of the funniest
Tickets
things that
going for how
happened
much they were
when-
going is insane.
When I went to the Eras tour, the funniest thing that happened was like, Amber and Alyssa were like, "Oh my god, I gotta be," and I was like, "Bro, just go." There's nobody in the men's room. I was the only person in the men's room.
Yes,
I'm like,
you started
just
breakdancing.
go in the men's room. Well,
You
the
used all
line
the
for the
stalls.
women's room was like an
Probably
hour
not.
long. I was like, they
Sitting
waited.
down.
Well, I was like, man, I guess.
No, I was there because I was working it, and women were going into the men's room because I went in
Yeah,
there and I
just-
thought I was in the wrong
they fucking
place.
might
Scared
as
the shit
well.
out
There's
of
like
me.
3 entire dudes there. Like, yeah, man. Like,
And they
so,
all should have been arrested
Yep.
for
They-
sexual
Facts.
encounters.
Facts.
She was so Hannah's family goes to New Jersey, the shore, but like not the Jersey Shore, the like the family part of the shore every
Sure.
year. And Taylor Swift was there with
Oh,
Bald
yep.
Man.
Just can't go
and
anywhere.
Who was
Stone
the
Cold?
other person?
Mhm.
Stone Cold. What's
Yeah.
the other person who was there? Did you see the video?
No, I just saw the mobs.
But they went to like dinner, and so Hannah saw it on social media. And then by the time they were done with dinner, it was like
I saw
Oh,
that.
I saw
like
that.
a
I
concert
saw
or
that.
whatever.
That's insane.
Most people ever.
That-
There was no one when they got there, but when they left, it was
Sure.
No human on the planet should offer that reaction.
There's only one, and that's Messi, and that's the that's the only person that should garnish mayhem in the street. Period.
Number 3.
yeah, maybe in Argentina where he won the World Cup for them. I don't know about here.
Number 3. The United States of America.
Way too
If
low.
I could leave, I would.
Way
I
too
would
low, he
be
said.
in Europe somewhere, enjoying myself and being happy, or Australia, or
I kind of feel like
Some
we're
of
gonna
those.
experience the same bullshit no matter where we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong.
capitalism.
Listen, don't get me wrong. Education,
Healthcare.
healthcare is better in certain parts of Western Europe, but I'm just saying, like, I kind of feel like If you're miserable because people are acting a certain way in one place, it's gonna be the same thing.
Fam, when I was in Paris and I walked by a school, there was no basketball hoop. Them kids was outside on recess talking. They were chit-chatting.
But listen, you are there.
That
for
means
like
nothing, but
2 weeks or whatever. If you live there, you might feel different.
No, you're right. I know that. See, my bliss there is because I know nothing. Like I know nothing about their problems. I know nothing. My bliss is just this beautiful. I'm here. Yeah. Beautiful. That's it. Now, if I get immersed in the politics and like someone votes and they whatever, I don't know.
Hoods in France are the exact same as hoods here, except maybe they got a little bit
no burners. No burners.
They have some. They just have less.
Nah, they got muskets.
No,
okay, so I have a friend.
Blunderbuss.
I have a friend who lives in. I have a friend who lives in Germany. He moved to Germany like 8 years ago. He was visiting earlier this year. We asked him, was like, what's the pros and cons of living there versus America? The only con he could really come up with is his family and friends.
Oh,
what would you say?
Hannah's cousin lives there.
Yeah, and he lives in this beautiful small town. I've been there. I went to his wedding at this same town. Beautiful small town. Everyone's super nice. It's not just white people. There's mixed race, everything, blah,
Black
blah, blah.
Germans.
Blurmans.
Well, it was more like Turkish and stuff like that. But anyways.
Where Harry Potter live at? Waldorf?
But free healthcare?
Voldemort?
Well, not free, but everyone gets universal healthcare. Education's better. Everyone speaks different languages. All of us, like, cocky Americans, like, laugh on people that even try to learn Spanish.
Now, I would like that in my 60s. I would. But I also need to be a part of a community, too, that if it goes down, we could fight. And we got something else. I love that nice homie. Hey, how you doing, friend?
So you moving to Tuscaloosa. Then.
But when it gets busy, where the AKs at? Where the bunkers at?
But that's the thing, though. If it gets busy in America, we're done anyways. What does it matter? Like,
nah, we could go down fighting, though. No? We'll probably blow all of us up.
I don't think nobody's coming door to door. I'll just be at my house chilling.
I don't know, buddy.
I think so.
They'd be like, are you down or what?
They'd force you.
They'd be like, oh, no.
I think I'd rather be... I mean, you look at all the zombie movies and stuff. The big cities are the first to go.
I don't believe none of that stuff, man. Now, you saying like Civil War or whatever, that's way more realistic than the zombie thing.
Well, I know, but that's the thing.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't worried about no zombie coming
But look, when there's civil unrest, the looters come out, that's what happens during a civil unrest when there's lawlessness. People are just going to go in and start robbing people.
This podcast is 3 hours.
Let's
Fire!
go!
All right. Number 2.
It's so hot.
Fire.
It is not cold.
It is hot.
I got
Number 2. Fireworks. I hate fireworks. They're super overrated. Why is this country so obsessed with fireworks? If you've seen one show, you see them all. If you go to a Disney fireworks show, that is fire.
You're right. You're definitely right about fireworks.
I don't need my neighbor shooting off fireworks in the street. They're trash anyways.
Patriotism in general, at least to the level that people act like patriotism is required, is overrated.
And that's why I relate fireworks to New Year's Eve as well. Because, like, why do I need to
root for my military and my athletes to do well. But, fam, I don't need I don't need to get out there and sing Kumbaya and hold your hand and salute you and stuff like that. It ain't that serious. I live in my house. You live in your house. Stay home.
Listen.
Don't go on social media and tell me I gotta respect your uncle who was in the military. You know what I mean? My dad, uncle, my entire family was in the military. I know what I need to do.
Listen, right? I don't need people posting their videos of fireworks where I can barely see what it is. Like, I don't need to be staying up till midnight because you want to launch fireworks in the street. F out of here. Go to the fireworks show at the stadium.
No, never mind. Go ahead. Well, that was number 2?
That was number 2.
That's
number
really
1.
High.
Number 1. I hate fireworks. I hate fireworks. Number 1.
They're definitely overrated.
Brunch. Party brunch. Get the F out of here.
Okay.
You're talking about a specific brunch.
Yes.
Brunch, no. Brunch.
Party brunch.
Fire.
Party brunch.
That's why
overrated.
Bacon can't be overrated.
Party brunch. I don't need to go there and spend $25 for a meal I can make for $3. And it be loud, everyone drunk as hell because they can't handle the liquor.
You travel with friends and stuff. Y'all got to be doing that wherever you go. What are you
big
talking
facts?
about?
That's your fault for going. I ain't got.
I learned a lesson.
No
I learned a lesson in my early 20s.
Nah.
Champagne's one of those things that you'll be feeling good above it, and then all of a sudden it's lights out.
Oh yeah, that's
But you see all the people acting loud,
alcohol.
And now they have all these like. What's that?
Machado.
The fig jam or whatever in Scottsdale, and they're just dancing on the tables there and everything.
That's stupid.
That's dumb.
But that's a societal thing.
That's a club.
But it's a breakfast spot. But on Sunday, it's a party.
Brunch party is stupid.
Yes,
Brunch,
it's
go
overrated.
eat
It is
delicious
way too.
breakfast.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly. That's
It's
fine.
That's why I said party brunch.
Party brunch.
Like it's
That's
way too much money.
way too high on the
way
list.
too many people. I hate it. I get invited to that shit. I'm like, no, I'm not going.
That's his number one. Oh
Brunch
Lord.
is fire. The late
And that's all.
breakfast.
Ah,
Late breakfast is fire. Now,
I don't even like breakfast food.
Now DJ and stuff, I don't need all that.
You don't like breakfast food?
no.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Breakfast food is
dude.
trash.
Yeah, what do you start with? This lunch?
Nothing.
It's like, yo, ham
Bacon
sandwich.
And, bacon and eggs is the greatest meal.
I might
on the
have some
planet,
fruit in the
bro.
morning if I'm hungry, or like a Nutri-Grain bar or something. But
Oh
nope.
yeah, you smoking? That's like the man who don't drink water. Though.
Fam, a
I
flapjack.
seen a video. A man hadn't drank water in 2 years. How are you alive?
Seriously.
Drinks
Was he
Kool-Aid.
drinking beer? Because that's how they survived in the olden days.
That's the power. All right, Rico, let's do
Number
this.
10.
Oh shit, Rico's got to go.
Number
All they
10.
did was boil water
This
and then put it outside when it was
listen,
cold.
I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and I apologize. It's never done anything for me personally. From a pure music perspective, because I happen to think he's maybe one of the 10 most important
I was
people
about to say Drake.
to
Yep.
ever walk the face of the planet.
Has to be Drake.
Maybe America, but the planet. I'm sorry. Tupac's music has never done
Oh,
anything
wow. He
for
went
me.
left on that one.
I'm sorry.
You smoking?
I think.
He is from New York.
Listen,
This
listen,
the
listen,
biggest,
listen, listen.
This is the biggest crack rock.
I
anyone's
am
ever
no,
smoked
no, no,
in-
no, 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 no,
Crack
no.
rock history.
And
don't
had
say
I
nothing.
had I grown up in LA, it
Don't
would
say
have
a
hit
single
more.
word.
Had I grown up
'Cause
in
you know
LA,
he's wrong, despite
had
what you want to say.
had I grown up in LA, it would hit more probably. But there's never a day where I get up in the morning, I get in my car, I'm like, you know what the vibe is today, Tupac. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, all the time. All the time,
all
anytime.
New York people.
All New York
Imagine
people.
that.
Again, that could just
hold
be
on.
me. But Tupac's music in and of itself has
I
never
would
done much
have
for me.
been like, if you would have said Tupac and Biggie. Because
No.
And I only would have said that because maybe they just not enough music. They died at like 24, and
I
like
can listen to Biggie's music.
the
all the
reveredness
time.
that they're held, they don't have enough catalog and
But-
stuff.
okay,
You
but-
know, I'm just saying if he would have said that, I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying I would have been like, okay, whatever.
I understand why Tupac is revered.
100%.
Anyone has Tupac in their top 5, I get it. I'm not gonna argue with them. Me, myself, my taste, overrated. I listen to it and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get the
Yeah,
fascination.
I'm not even. Gonna
So that's just me. Again, sorry, podcast. I'm
Look at
canceled.
George.
Number 9, cream laces. Back to what you said earlier. Sail laces.
You got to sell laces.
They're
on
awful.
Right now, fam.
These are white laces, sir.
I'm trying to vintage.
Number 8, Halo, the video game Halo.
I agree to that.
If you said
this
Call
is
of
another
Duty.
one. I understand.
No,
I
at least those
underst-
are humans.
I understand why Halo is
I
important.
mean, they're humans and
I just don't
But
think
wait,
it's that
it's
fun
not
of a
even
game.
like cracking that no more. Like really, I mean, it's like.
yeah, man.
I just think in general, like I never
I have
understood
fun
the
playing Halo.
fascination.
Now,
I
it's
think
not
it's
my
fun,
favorite
but
game by any means,
just
but-
never. I played through it once and was like, I never need.
I think
to do
I was
that
just
again.
more
Oh,
fascinated.
I'm talking about online
The
play.
multiplayer.
Well, sure.
That's,
Yeah,
that's,
but-
that's what anyone cares about. Nobody cares about the campaign.
I think I was more just
Halo
fascinated
definitely
with
was
using
not a
the
campaign.
I was
headsets.
more Call of Duty, and I just
Yeah.
Yeah, but Call of Duty, you play the
no.
campaign first, then you can go online.
Yeah, no, I like
Halo,
throwing
I
them
ain't doing no
grenades,
campaign.
them hand grenades that look like that. I don't like when they started having them aliens and them weird guns. I'm like, what?
Look,
is
LAN
this?
parties.
Fam,
LAN
Gears
parties
of
back then they
War
were
is one of the
cracking.
the first Gears of War is
That's
one of the
not
greatest
not
games.
Halo. It's nothing like
I understand
Halo.
that,
But that's an
it's-
alien
it's
game.
alien stuff.
Yeah.
No. I'm fine with aliens.
I
It
like
was
Gears
their
of War.
type of guns they had. It was whack. It was fine.
number 7,
Had
Bill
fun.
Belichick. Yes,
Yes.
he's. Not
You said on the clock, he's on the clock for this season. If he don't make the playoffs, overrated permanently.
Number 6, I just added this one. Children. Like, I don't want to share any kind of space with any children at all. Go away. What?
I mean, I've seen it happen in real life in front of me.
I don't know how to communicate with children. So maybe that's a me problem,
don't
but
know how
I'm
to
like,
communicate
fam,
with
I
adults.
don't want to communicate with you, bro. Like, go play somewhere. No? Children. Just have kids. Don't get a dog. Get the fuck out of here. That's the worst take of all time.
There's nothing wrong with having a dog. I'd rather my sister have a dog and I'll go play over there.
Oh, no. I'd rather.
Wouldn't you
own a
rather your
dog.
sister have a kid and go play over there too?
Nah. I mean, either one's fine. Both.
So there you
Have
go.
both.
Having a dog is too much.
Nah, I love
Yeah,
this.
It's too much.
100%.
But yeah,
Agreed.
let's have a
like
kid
the
that you
easiest
got to
things to
raise
take
for your
care
whole
of.
life. Yeah,
Heck
that's so
no.
much easier.
It's a human.
Number 5.
That's different. It's completely different.
Number 5, Madden. It hasn't been good since about 2006.
I mean, I don't
know
know
why
Madden as a
people go keep
concept is
buying
not
it.
overrated, but the growth of Madden is absolutely.
I just feel
overrated.
like I wish there was just a better alternative. Like the game
Well,
in and of itself is broken
It
as
doesn't
shit.
make sense
Like
that 2K
if-
never came back once they got the license for shit.
Because even
I
if
don't
they
know.
did, it couldn't match up. It wasn't good enough.
What do you mean?
It was
but it
fine.
what? No.
The original 2K was way better than
Yeah.
that. What are you talking about?
It was
ESPN
better than
2K5
that
is the
year.
best.
It was
I
better than
understand
that
but
year.
It means they
It's
have
the
better
second best
employees
football
to
game ever
create
made.
Better stuff.
ESPN,
Fam, do you remember
NFL
NBA Live
2K5.
versus 2K NBA?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, NBA Live used to be fire.
No.
Back in the day.
No.
Back in the day, NBA Live
And
used
then
to be
what happened?
fire. And then
2K
2K
came out and
it did.
embarrassed
And was-
it, and then
yeah.
now they don't
It
make it
did.
no more.
It
Yeah.
did.
So same
It
exact
did.
thing.
No, we don't know that though. Not enough track
Yeah.
record to go from that.
ESPN
watched,
2K5.
we
It's the
watched
same
2K grow.
creators.
It had one 2K football game.
It's the same
I
creator.
had several 2K football games.
Oh, fine,
2K5
3.
is the second best football game ever made.
You
Only
smoking
to
sherm
NCAA football 14.
And you smoking shirts.
No.
NCAA, then Tecmo Bowl, all right? And then Madden like something else.
Fucking Christ.
Talking about.
Number 4, Avatar. I don't get it. The movies suck.
I don't get it.
Both
I don't
of
get
them
it either.
suck.
That's right up your alley to
They're
me.
just
I thought you would have told me how
they're bad.
fascinating and
Like,
enthralling
it's not,
or something
it's
it was.
Not. It's not. None of the characters are interesting. I
haven't
don't
watched
give a
the
shit
second
about
one,
anyone.
Listen, James Cameron is
I
a
just-
snooty Michael Bay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
mean-
valid.
he's better.
That's
but-
valid.
But no, but he's,
Yeah,
better.
because
He's
he's
better.
snooty.
James Cameron may be overrated.
He might
Could be.
but
He
he,
might
also
be.
has a track record. James Cameron made Terminator. All right, let's
True.
relax.
I watched Terminator 2 this weekend.
No, don't. No.
Hold on.
No.
I watched it
No.
also back in the day, so
No.
I have a certain type
No.
of respect and revere for it.
No.
But,
no.
I mean, come on.
No.
No, it's fire. What are you talking about? What are you
Michael
doing for me?
Bay
It's
gets my
unreal
respect
fire.
because of the
Unreal?
Top Gun
The
shit,
No,
but-
I won't. It's the greatest sequel ever made. So no,
No,
I
the
will
greatest
not
sequel ever
relax.
made was Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze.
Correct.
Michael Bay, right?
Number 3, Drake. Now is the Drake take because I don't fucking get it. He's released one classic, and that's
Oh,
if
no.
you're reading this, it's too late.
Tony Scott.
And
Damn it.
I don't Take Care is mid. Nothing Was the Same was mid. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand the fascination with Drake's music. I don't. Would I go see him in concert? Absolutely. Number 2, Cards Against Humanity. Fam, let it go. Like, let go of any, like, card relation meme game. Like, stop. I'm sitting around the table with my family, and I had to explain to my mom what pixelated bukkake is. Let these games die, bro.
No,
let
don't-
it go.
no, don't-
They suck.
No, don't let them die. Play it with someone
Let them die.
you should play it with.
No.
What are you talking about? You
no,
played it with your mom. Of course it didn't go
Don't.
well.
It
Didn't go well.
It's fam, every time. No. Every time I played it, it's fun. Like the first time you go, and then it's like, fam, can we just fucking do something else now, please?
If you're
Like
playing with the right people and having
Cards
a
Against
beer or
Humanity,
whatever,
no.
it's totally fun.
Number 1, overrated thing. People saying pause. Shut the fuck up. Like, I had to bend over to pick something up. Ow, my back hurts. Pause. Shut up. Just shut up, dog. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's the worst. It's so dumb. It's never funny. It's never.
That's your
Never.
fault, Lou.
It's not. No, it's not. It's
No.
nobody's fault.
How did you
It's
bend over?
Never
Lou?
funny.
That's
no.
your fault.
It's never funny. No. Oh, my back kind of hurts. Oh, pause, guys. Herder.
No,
Like,
because
look at me go. No.
you probably
It's
said
never
no.
funny. No.
You probably said my backside hurts.
No.
That's different. That's a
No.
pause.
No. None of them are a pause. Pause is fucking dumb. Most overrated thing in the history of humanity.
I
no?
disagree 1,000 bazillion
I
percent.
actually think pause might be a top
No,
10 greatest.
No, pause is not a top 10 greatest anything.
It may be
no.
number 10.
Number 1 most overrated thing. Shut the fuck up. Stop saying pause. What is this shit? We're not fucking children.
No, duh!
No, duh, Ricco.
We're guys. What do you expect?
We're,
You
yeah.
can't even talk to a
Man.
child, and you
Yeah.
and you want other people to be adults.
Oh my God.
Fam, have a conversation with a 7-year-old before you get mad at people for not being adults.
Ask them what it's like to
7-year-old
see
says
the world
pause, I'm
in
drop kicking
different
him in the
views.
face. You know?
All right.
7-year-old doesn't even know what that means.
Why
Let's
is it
go
so
home.
hot in here?
Let's go
It's
home.
not
We
cold.
gotta
It
go
says
home.
big ass light.
Bye. That's
Bang,
Sneak
bang,
This.
bang,
Bye.
bang.
Pow.
Pow, pow, pow.